did nothing.
I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping. I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping.
This is Sippin' with Sammy. I am Mr. Fly Shit Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammy, Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammy, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Damn, Sammy, you them. Damn, Sammy, you them. Damn, Sammy, you them. Damn, Sammy, you them fucked up.
Yup! Happy Monday, happy hour, all that flyness. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please let us know y'all in here. If you in the chat, holla at us, we holla back. I appreciate that. And if you didn't make the live stream, leave it in the comments, man. I'm in there too. Cash will probably tap in every time he's on here. Make sure y'all ain't say nothing to him and all of that. So just let us know what y'all think, man. It's cool. It's all right. We want y'all to be interactive. We appreciate it because I've been having a ball with some of y'all. But first, let me tap into my sponsor and we be right back. This is Sippin' with Sammy, Sam Malone, Barstool Rug here with Rich Jewels, the official sponsor of the Sippin' with Sammy podcast. Tap in with Rich Jewels, male or female jewelry, black owned, small business. Tap in with Rich Jewels, Sippin' with Sammy approves. And I do.
Yo, I knew you was gonna tap in and say, "Yep." I knew you was gonna say that. I like that ad lib though. It's kind of cool.
So that means you watched the show. I appreciate that. So
I actually
anyway,
did music with you, so I know your ad libs and shit.
so we got Cash in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's your boy.
See Cash in the situation. Yeah, that was too much applause.
That's my ad lib. My ad lib is dope.
We also got K in this
Better than
motherfucker,
yours.
man. K
Shout out to
Cam.
K. Hey, K.
You did a lot there.
What?
I think you just made him jealous.
Just
Ain't about
having
nothing.
fun.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm
K's
listen,
my
man.
friend. Damn.
Don't account for me. Don't account for me.
It's okay to Sam.
Don't account for me. You just gonna say that? No. What we doing? Weekend recap. Weekend recap. Who's going to start the weekend recap?
Let K do it.
Sure, I can start. My weekend was very simple. I did laundry and caught up on sleep and relaxation and watched the new episodes of Bridgerton.
That sounds wonderful. Sleep sounds wonderful.
Yep.
I thought you was talking about Bridgerton. I was about to say, oh, you hip, huh?
I'm not.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right. You be in the hills of Bridgerton.
Stereotype me all you want. I don't care.
No, I mean, it
No,
ain't
Bridgerton is not a white show. Let me be clear. Shonda lands, okay. No, but have you heard of Bridgerton?
No.
It's literally like they take English society, but they make it like racially ambiguous. So there's black people walking around, there's white people walking around. They have sex with each other.
Oh.
They marry each other and like carry on legacies together.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cute.
Starting to see why she likes this show.
It's cute. Although I've noticed that Shonda does not typically center any black male characters. It only seems to be black women. So. You know.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the age of film and cinema we in right now.
Yeah.
That's
And
Shonda.
more power to him. No, I mean, listen, man. If it's gonna come from my pen, y'all gonna get it how I'm gonna give it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not against it, but there are certain things, like when we were watching The Shy, you notice that, like, sex scenes, they were always more catered to the woman. The woman always showed less. You know what I mean? And all
That's
of that
how it
type of
is in
stuff.
Hollywood nowadays.
And that's what happens. So it's like, all right, but once in a while, show me her nipple. She got some nice ones. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
like-
give me one too.
Yeah.
Well,
But they damn near show a whole slag, but won't
Yeah.
show a nip.
Facts.
You know what I'm
But that's
saying?
Hollywood in general.
But I mean, no, it's gotten different with black cinema because we used to get the whole thing. We used to have,
Yeah.
remember Poetic Justice? They had to cut some of the sex scenes out the
Yeah.
motherfucking movie because they wanted to get an R rating.
Yeah. You're
But
right.
I mean,
And he was really slamming her too.
in
He
black
admitted it.
filmmakers' defense, a lot of times when black women were
The light-skinned
featured
boy and Jada
in
Pinkett, he was really
in
slamming her.
movies
In the car?
prior
And
to
Jason's Lyric, I'm
Oh,
thinking. My
okay.
bad. Jason's Lyric, wrong movie, not Poetic Justice. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, in black filmmakers' defense, a lot of times when black women were featured in films, it was only to eroticize or sexualize their characters, and they weren't really there to serve any other purpose besides to be that object of male affection. So, I
Are you
understand.
trying to teach me?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to teach you. I'm just saying I understand why now black filmmakers are more hesitant to even give you a titty flash.
Yeah, I get it.
Because
No, I get
that
it.
was the long-standing trope. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Yeah, like I said, if it's your pen and you got the power, man, deliver it how you want. It's an audience for it. And me being a savage is the only reason that I even noticed some of these things in the first place. But you know,
just get people what they want. I think.
what people there's an audience for everything. Now.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, if I'm a New Jack City motherfucker and I'm watching The Chi wanting it to feel like New Jack City or The Wire, then I'm out of pocket because it doesn't come from the same set of values and thoughts. You see what I'm saying?
I get that.
As much as we love Lena, it's not she's not the same people that did The Wire.
Right.
We can't expect that
Right. Can't expect that.
at all. That's not fair. But your weekend, that was your whole thing?
That was my whole weekend.
All right, so I could start with Cash. Now that I thought about it.
Go ahead.
So Friday night, watching the games or something, you came through?
Yep.
Yeah, you was watching the game.
Watching the games, Cash came through. I said, yo. Oh, I hit you before that. Yo,
Yeah.
my folks having something tonight. Shout out Hollywood Hum. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we going to
Yeah, shout
slide
him
through
out.
there. And he was like, yo, I'll pop out with you. What you want to do? In so many words. And I'm like, word, just, I'm at the crib. You want to drink before we roll? We can do that. So we did the little pregame thing. I don't even think we drank. I think we just smoked.
Yeah.
For real, just smoking.
Yeah.
And I told you the location.
Right.
And what was your words?
Cash said, "Are we stopping at my house first?"
And what was your other words?
It's funny that y'all remember this exact conversation verbatim. Like, god damn. I said, is we stopping at the house first? Cause like, we going. Cause like when you told me the address, it was a neighborhood that I was kind of not fond of, but kind of familiar with the drama of. So
Yeah.
I said, I think I said some shit like, damn, you got us going to 27th and Dada night.
Damn, Sammy, you done fucked up. Damn, Sammy,
No,
you
shout
done
out to North Philly, but I'm from Southwest, and like my whole life, right? Every time I used to go through North Philly for anything, like I got family members that's from North.
That's
like,
hilarious that somebody from Southwest is saying this. But
Nah.
continue.
Amazing.
But you gotta understand, I'm from Southwest, but I ain't been living there since I was like 18. So I got like a lifetime outside my hood already.
He was there from 16 and a half to 18.
Man, stop playing with me, bro. Born and raised.
Yo, North ain't got shit on Southwest. I'm gonna say it now.
You tripping?
No, but you know what's crazy? You could live in Hell's Kitchen. If you comfortable there, whatever goes on the other side is still a little weary to you. You're not protected over there.
Because you're not familiar.
There's not a random person or a random spot you could get to over there.
You're not familiar with it, so it makes it even more dangerous.
Yeah, it's not. It's
You
not
don't
the
know
same.
where the trouble was coming from.
Because that's a misconception. Like, man, motherfuckers be comfortable as hell in some of them projects. A lot of people do. But you tell them to go to somebody else's projects,
Yeah.
motherfuckers act like you told them to do something crazy.
What? What? But continue. We on your.
So he
told
said
you where we was
27 die tonight. So he drives, you know what I mean? Shout out to him for taking the wheels.
Why not?
And we get there. And he did what, like, I usually don't be into, but being as though the way the street was set up, he
way I
parked
park?
right in front of the spot, right?
Yeah, a little bit of behind it.
Right
but-
across the street, low
Yeah,
down, like
yeah.
little L shape.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he pull a U-turn to get into the parking spot?
Nah, he ain't do all that.
I have to do
Yo,
that here.
She still gonna keep cracking jokes.
Leave me alone.
So he parks the joint, and we sitting there. We both burning. So niggas is like, hit this a little bit before
Yeah.
I get out the car
We ain't
type
done.
shit. Like, ain't no rush. We here.
And we seen the security out there too.
See security out there. We see a couple dudes in line. Like, oh, it ain't even no line. Like, it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
We be all right.
Right.
So we burn ski. And next thing I know,
Wah.
that's K's favorite part. Yo,
I'm gonna do my stuff.
I'm gonna do my stuff. I'm gonna fuck it up.
My part is the 69 God chant. That
Yeah,
shit's
that's just
hilarious.
crazy. My part is stab this way, like, bro, that was so simple.
Freaky ass nigga, he is
69
69 God.
God.
That shit's hilarious.
Why I say I'm up and coming on the live? Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Okay, it says we live now. My bad. I gotta
Yeah.
share the joint, but share it too. But yeah, we so we hear the shots, right? And there was quite a few, but it wasn't like
It was the
onslaught.
first sequence. It was one sequence.
See, you skipping shit. Let me get there.
My bad. Go ahead.
So I cracks a joke. I said, well, shit, at least they got that out the way. No sooner I say that. Go ahead, Kay.
Wop, 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 wop.
Do my stuff. It's funny that we making a joke out of this shit. It's not funny.
Hopefully nobody got hurt.
Not at all.
But the two niggas at the door and security just heard,
Yeah.
and we peeled out of there.
I'm like, bro, what you trying to do? You like, man, we can go. I'm like,
We out.
okay. Like, you still want to go here? Like,
So I'm like, all right, you know, we ain't gonna wait for the third strike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we peel it, and I gotta tell this nigga, like, bro, we not in the shit. You can slow down.
I was just trying to get the Lehigh, get like to the main street. 'Cause if that shit coming straight, you don't know. You know what I mean, you might catch a joint from behind, might get shoulder joint or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I just ain't
watch
want
too
you-
much movies and shit, man.
Just don't want you to fuck up trying to do too much. We was
Nah, I
good.
get you.
But no, so then we went to another spot, which, you know, I haven't been to in a while. It's actually one of Kay's old stomping grounds.
In the neighborhood.
We slid through the Saint for a little bit.
It is.
Yeah.
What kind of neighborhood is it?
The
Caberhood.
neighborhood.
Oh, the neighborhood. I thought you
Yes.
said St. Louis.
No.
Shout out to them.
No.
He thought you meant the Ku Klux Klan or something.
The neighborhood. That's
No,
all.
but so he went through there, had a couple drinks, couple laughs, and then
Yeah.
Shout out to Brendan and Janae.
and then Troublemaker made us had to get out of there. so-
Troublemaker.
You better not get
Do
in
I
trouble
get
at
to
the
tell
Saint.
about this, or you gotta talk about it? From
You
your
can tell the
perspective?
story, bro. Go ahead.
So, all right, listen. So I go, listen, mind you, we in the bar. I know damn near everybody in this joint, like from the security to the person that take the money to certain people at the
his
bar.
security was checking on me and shit.
Yeah, like everybody. So get in there, chilling, get a couple shots, get a beer. Everything's cool, regular stuff. We decided to like lean on the wall. It was a stool ended up being there. Sammie ain't had no stool, but we had a little spot with a table.
Well, a high top. Yeah.
Yeah, a little high top spot. So the whole time we chilling, everybody's like walking through there. It's like a pathway, but this guy, this sort of short, type, busky white guy.
I knew he was white.
I couldn't even remember that.
The
much.
way you
Yeah.
said guy, I knew he was white.
This guy.
Cause I was sizing him up, no diddy,
Yep.
because like I was about to tweak on him, but you know, I ain't know what was gonna happen. I was trying to hold my composure.
Cooler heads.
But then
cooler heads.
yeah.
The calm man win. Calmest man win.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to draw no attention to the spot that I think for one is pretty cool. No drama happens most of the time. So long story short, he just keeps leaning on the table. It's almost like an episode out of it's like a scene
House
out of
Party.
House Party. Yeah, like he keep leaning on the table. His back is in the table, and I'm like, bro, I'm thinking something like, you're not that husky that you don't know that you touching this table. Like
And we on like the high top that we on. It's a wobbler.
it's a teeter
It's
totter.
It's not holding him up.
Yeah.
It's spilling our drinks.
Yeah, like
Did
like-
the drink spill on his jacket?
no,
No,
the drinks didn't get on him.
no, it was one of them Jones
Maybe
where
that's the
we
problem.
it was one of them Jones where we just grabbing the table like, all right, bro.
He didn't even have a jacket on. He had on like a collar shirt.
So go ahead.
So I started to say something like, excuse me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what stopped me. Oh, matter of fact, he was with a chick. He was with a
Yeah,
black
he was
girl.
with a chick,
A nice, you know, a cool looking black girl, whatever the case may be. So I think she peeped our energy, like, yo, dude is bumping the table. And she grabbed his arm, like, you know, walking down the aisle style.
That's after I tapped
That's
him.
fair. That's
I
fair.
tapped him first, and I gave.
No,
him
she
the-
did that before that, though.
Oh, all right, I ain't peeped that. My
Yeah,
bad.
she did
I
that
didn't
before
notice
that.
because I was on my way.
She did that before that, and then he kept bumping the table again. So we started to make noise with the beer bottles we had, like that. Like, yo, dude, you're like, come on, trying to get his attention, but it seemed not to work. So then,
That's a little too subtle.
yeah, Sammie, he touched his back, like, you know, kind of not too much. It wasn't a push. It was just like a,
Like, yo,
Yo,
we're
we're
back
here.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, and he turns around and looks at Sammie, and when he looks at Sammie, he like puts his elbow on the table.
Whoa.
So I'm looking at him.
Wait. Was his face that close to y'all too?
The table ain't that big.
Yeah, the table not that
So
big.
his jaw was just like sticking out at y'all, like
No,
I'm here?
it wasn't that low.
No,
he didn't have
was
to do that.
leaning this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because his girl's here.
Yeah.
So he leaned on the table, but now he's facing me.
Yeah.
His back is the cash, but his jaw is right along my left.
Well, that's what I was asking. Like, that's
You a little tall too. It definitely would have been bad for him.
Lining it
Jaw
up.
is right on my left.
And then you know I'm coming with all the stocky sturdy shit inside.
Get out of here. Threw him out the front door by then, man. Like,
But yeah, I seen the look on Sammie's face. Sammie just had to
Like, we gonna do this though? Like,
bro.
I thought that maybe you didn't notice.
Yeah. Like,
Now you want some and what
some
shit?
bravado shit? Like, you really want to do that to yourself?
And she grabbed him quick.
Yeah.
I bet she did.
She
did
grabbed
that.
him so fast.
Walked down the aisle joint again.
I bet
Yeah.
you he has stepped on so many sneakers at a show that she was just like, I'm prepared.
No, but this the thing, right?
I know what I signed
This
up
what
for.
I want to say. The bar we was at, right? It's the type. It's like a house party type of setting. It's
Yes.
actually an advantage, you know. If you want to be social and meet people and be, you know,
Yeah, it's no
mingle.
It's not
It's
high powered
a
at all.
great place
Yeah.
to meet people.
Exactly. but
100%.
It's not hard to strike a conversation or
With
just
nobody.
nudge somebody
Yep.
Yep.
and get their attention.
And everybody's real friendly.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't expect
you wouldn't expect this type
No,
of energy.
Definitely not.
because I didn't start with that kind of energy.
No, not at all.
My hand on the back joint was literally the joint you do when you at the bar, you at the club, and somebody might be dancing with somebody or might be doing
Or you
too
might
much.
be trying to get through.
Yeah, and you be like, yo, pardon me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I didn't shove him.
So when
Because if I shoved him, he probably would have swung, I guess, the energy he looked like he had. But go
I
ahead.
don't think he was going to swing. I think he was more so trying to. He might have been a little drunk and trying to put
Trying
on.
to stand his
I was
ground.
gonna say
Yeah.
he
For
might be
shorty.
more fucked up than you guys are giving him credit for.
Yeah, because also this is a spot that people go to before or after other spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
it's, if you know anything about bars, there's certain bars that's infamous for that. Like it's either the pregame or this wasn't popping. Let's just
Yeah.
go through here on the
Right.
way
Right.
home.
Because it's
Yeah,
solidified.
yeah.
And the drinks are fair.
Yeah, prices is decent, so
Yeah.
that make it good for that type shit
And
too.
they're known as a last stop bar. Like they're
See?
a place that people go to after the party that they were supposed to go
swear I
to
just
wasn't
said
hit
that.
off. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Like that's what it's known as.
So yeah,
It's
like,
cool. There's no problem, no wrong with reiterating.
but
things.
no, it was just funny because as soon as it happened, to preface it because we skipped the part. I had just told Cash 5 minutes before that
Yeah.
we about to roll when you
Yeah.
finish your beer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you mind if we out after that beer type shit?
Yeah.
And he like, yeah, we out. Cool.
Yeah.
So when it happened, it's like, we already getting out of here. And Shorty doing her part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
She
let's
tried.
not make it crazy.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and slide.
we just walk. He like, bro, we out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and we get halfway to the car. He said, I seen your Gemini ass. I'm like, bro, I was still confused at that point.
Yeah, like, why would you do that?
But I definitely had sized him up because I already sized him up. So when he leaned on the table, he just opened up for me.
Yeah, yeah.
And Cash, you gotta watch him because once the switch flips,
I already know.
it don't flip back.
What
my brother
mom-
was a Gemini, and my uncle that was here is a Gemini.
What my mom
Sorry,
said
no.
when we went to go see her on Saturday about 8 times in the kitchen.
She said that you had quick hands and a temper.
She said I got a quick temper and quick hands.
Yeah, and then
She said the
I
number
added
one
in the
thing,
sharp tongue.
the number one thing she's been afraid of my whole life is that I don't give a fuck and I snap fast. And that's something I've been working on. It's like a drug addiction. Like when you know you got a bad temper, every day that's a thing.
It's like the Marvin shit on BMF, like breathe.
I mean, a little bit because it gets to the point where, I mean, some people might be colder than me. They might find a sense of neutrality of being where they just shake that shit off completely. But we all got triggers.
Right.
So you have to still be aware that it might still be under there if triggered in a way that you don't expect. Right?
Right.
If somebody go above and beyond or come from left, you might not have planned for how to react to that. You might not have woo-side in that moment yet.
Yeah.
So like that's why I say when it's like having a temper is like it's not something to brag about because a lot of times depending on where your temper come from, it could be some bullshit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
lot of times it comes from bullshit.
Yeah.
But
It's not warranted by everybody or everything.
it could get you hurt.
Yeah, facts.
You see what I'm saying? And everybody that's had some sense that want to talk about doing real time for something violent would tell you that it was them not thinking for 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever have you,
Facts.
that got them 20 years.
Wallow said it the best. 5 minutes, 5-minute reaction or something like that could cost you the rest of your life.
Rest of your life, man. It's a real thing. So I be trying to control myself. And even in that moment I was. And I don't think I was going dumping because she reacted so quickly that I don't think it would have been necessary because I think he was going to play into her fear
Yeah, for sure.
more so than try to be extra.
Yeah.
But I definitely appreciate you.
No, I mean, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta make it home too, bro. I got
Definitely
two babies
appreciate
to
you.
get home to and a woman, so you know.
But I wasn't in
I ain't
it.
trying
Like,
to
this
get
not
caught up
even
in
one of
nothing
them
either.
spots for that kind of shit. And that's what was so shocking about it. It was like, what just happened?
And it was like
We was the dumb ones.
when I thought about that shit, I was like, damn, something just wanted us to go home that night.
I kind of felt it, which is why I said let's go home.
Yeah. Like something was just like y'all need to be outside. Maybe something was
Maybe
gonna happen that night.
because
You know what I mean?
we intended to do something, and after we didn't do what we intended to do, we killed some time, and it was time to get back to either relaxing or doing something else.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just light.
Right.
Or maybe a fight broke out after we left and we don't even know it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And
Who
they would have
knows?
been right in front of our table. Who knows?
Wait, that was Friday, right?
Saturday.
It was
Yeah,
Friday.
Friday.
No,
Friday.
it was cool. Ain't that happened? I went down there the next night.
All right, yeah. I'm just saying, you never know.
Yeah.
But and then Saturday I went and since I missed my mom last week for Mother's Day, I went and dropped off her Mother's Day gift. Took her and my dad lunch.
Oh, that's super cool.
Kicked it with them. Was that Saturday or Sunday? Sunday.
That was.
That's a beautiful thing to be able to do, my brother.
Saturday.
That
All
was
right.
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
See,
My
I don't know
sister
if you
popped
take it
up.
for granted or not. I think you might look at it like, you know. But it's definitely super cool to be able to do because that's something I wish,
I know.
gravely wish I could have them two in the same room
I know.
and vibe with them. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
know, bro.
it's life. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, my sister popped up. You know, my pop was there, so it was a quick little vibe. You know what I mean? And had my mom Sixers merch because she asked for it when I was at the playoff.
Right. That shit was fire though.
So I was nervous, like maybe this might be a little too much for her. She was so hyped. She said, "Can I wear this to church tomorrow?"
So happy. Yes.
And that's how
You
I
got
know it
another
was
glass for me?
Saturday. For something, you can get you another glass. You want to grab another glass, Cash?
Yeah, I
I'm
got
so
you.
sorry to interrupt the show.
And then on Sunday, just a whole lot of basketball shit. But that's probably what we're gonna get into next. So Cash can mix his drink while me and Kay discuss the playoffs because I'm sure you wasn't watching.
I wasn't, but I still wasn't done with my weekend.
All right, well finish your weekend. My bad.
So-
perfect.
What happened? On Saturday, I think I went back to the Saint. I actually had some fun. Shout out to my bro Big Joe. He was in the car. He nodded off. That's fine. He nodded off in the car, but that's my boy. You know he do that. And it was a pretty cool night. I had fun. Met some cool people. I actually met an artist. Shout out to Simone Sade.
I don't know her.
Yeah, I don't know her either, but she does music, and we met at the Saint, and we was talking about me being on her debut project. So maybe,
Fire,
you know,
fire. Where did that work?
Yeah, and then on Sunday, I actually had a chance to step out for my baby cousin's recital, which is my uncle Rodion, his daughter.
Yo, I seen him with the video and
Yeah.
all proud and all that. That's a
Super.
good look. I like
Yeah,
it.
super.
I like it. Shout out my man. Yo.
Yeah, and he has his daughter in a dance school called I Just Want to Dance, and they actually had a '90s theme for the recital. It was so dope. I'm
So
talking
the
about
parents was into it.
yeah, like the whole vibe. Like Uncle was dressed like he had a bucket hat on, had his pants legs rolled up like he was LL.
What you were?
I didn't know
You
about
ain't
the
know
vibe.
you-
I was
you
dressed
was out of
regular.
theme.
Yeah, you know, I'm just coming there
I know
to
you ain't
support.
care. Right.
But yeah, he was had the big dookie ropes on and all that, and they had a little raffle where it was like who had the best '90s outfit. But another chick won because she had like a whole Brandy Moesha outfit on, so she like kind of aced it.
Yeah.
But shout out to Olivia, you know what I mean? She did wonderful. Then after
Shout
that,
out to her, man.
yeah, my baby cousin. And after that, she we all went out the Longhorns, had some food. You know what I mean? Good vibes, family stuff.
Dope.
It was good. You know what I mean?
Dope.
That
It's
rap
crazy.
album
I didn't
is-
know you was at the recital, but I was really hyped to see his video from the joint. I'm like, check him out. Proud
Right.
popping, like,
For sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about, man.
sure.
I love to see y'all doing that type of shit, man. And I'm glad that you were there because you pull up for your family. You pull
Yeah,
up
my
for
daughter
all-
was there too, and she was
She was hyped.
had
She
her
was
little
hype.
iPhone out, recording
Turned
every little
up.
scene, and I gotta get her in dance class
Yeah.
too, cause she's like
Yeah.
almost a natural.
Well, let me know.
That's her thing.
I know some people.
Yeah, I mean, I want to try to put her in the same school.
Same
that-
joint.
Yeah.
All right, that's different. But
But if that doesn't work, I'll definitely contact
yeah,
you. about
I
it.
mean, if it's not convenient, then we might could figure.
Yeah,
out
that was the
something.
only thing that slowed us down from doing it, you know,
Yeah,
moving and stuff like that. But
that's what I'm saying. If
real
it-
life shit.
If it's something you want to make fit, then let's figure out a way that we have more options. You know
For
what
sure,
I mean?
For sure.
And maybe she can catch up next year.
Yeah.
Over there or whatever. Heck.
But
Or
she
the
definitely
year
going-
after. I should
She
say.
gonna dance somewhere because she running around my house dancing.
Is it
all
empty?
day. A little bit. Let me see. It might be a couple more drops in there.
Sounded empty.
No, bro, chill.
So the rest of your weekend was that?
Yeah, that was the rest of my weekend.
I'm glad you said that.
I left a couple people on red. I'm going to sleep, eating good.
I heard that.
I had some. I had a nice healthy meal. I had some lamb chops, a salad,
At the Longhorns.
some mashed potatoes, and they had these chicken wraps, like chicken dip wraps. They were slamming. I'll go get them chicken wraps. Real shit.
You know what's funny? People might not realize about Cash. Cash eat out a lot. Like, he eat at good spots. He don't be at Fridays every week. You know what I'm
not
saying?
at all.
So when he be saying something popping, I like to believe it.
No, for
Some
real.
of you niggas be saying shit be popping. I'm like, you still eat that?
Niggas be
But,
eating
like,
at the Poppy store.
When Cash say certain shit, it be like, all right, bro. No, some niggas go to restaurants and just be ecstatic about a well-done steak they got somewhere. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
Nah, I'm definitely into fine dining is what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I trust your opinion is actually what I was trying to
Appreciate
say.
it.
When it
Thank
comes
you.
to food, like, you one of the people that if you say something, I might try it. A lot of other people, I be looking at K like, but such and such recommended it.
man,
I
it
don't know.
come from a different place because I also cook too. So like, you know what I mean,
Yeah, but you know, yeah.
hating ass,
K, you alright over there?
hating ass.
Oh, I'm chilling.
What? Talk
Chill
about
it.
basketball
Chill.
since you think I don't know shit about it.
You listen. We don't have to be aggressive the whole live. Bro. You can be my friend.
I'm not even being aggressive. You were just
Alright.
about to punch on somebody in the bar, but I'm being aggressive. It's cool.
Let's talk NBA playoffs.
I never said that. Y'all heard that long ass story? I never said that.
You ain't say
I
he's
said
lined
he
up
was
for my
lined
left.
up perfectly. Just in case.
To be
You always
fair,
got to figure out your escape route.
I led him down that road.
Yo, y'all is crazy. Both
Anyway.
of y'all.
I'm different.
Anyway,
But I go to battles with you. You know, man,
Yeah,
come on.
we be
man.
chilling. I already
Yeah,
know.
like I don't be extra.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
okay. So, to catch y'all up on the NBA playoffs, round 2 is officially over. And moving forward, we have the Dallas Mavericks over OKC Thunder. We also have the Timberwolves over the Nuggets. Boston beat the Cavaliers. And the Pacers beat the Knicks last night in a heartbreaker.
Oh, fuck the Knicks. I was in my fucking city stadium acting stupid. I'll do that shit next year. Might be something waiting for you. Sorry, no, shout out to all my New York niggas though.
So,
Always shout out to my New York niggas. You know I'm heavy out there.
before we start talking about this week and the matchups for the conference finals, I wanted to get your thoughts on the last week matchups and how you think everything played out.
First of all, I had a blast.
Fair to say.
Fair to say, I've been having a ball.
You had money on it?
No,
They always say when you betting on it.
we bet on a little app joint for a couple of the games, but not really that many of them.
So you just was into it, the game of basketball. That's what
Yeah, I mean, I love, like, this season is exciting for me in general because something that I didn't agree with came true that a lot of people were saying. They were saying this might be the year of the changing of the guards.
Mm-hmm.
And now we in, like, after last round, there's no Steph, no LeBron, like, none of them motherfuckers, no Miami.
Yeah.
Like, none of the people we used to.
No Joker.
No Jokic. No, Joker's still in it. Joker's still in it.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about after the first round.
Oh, okay.
He's
That's
not
what
even a fucking guard. They need to stop letting him bring the fucking
But
ball
like
up.
now, we excited about people like Ant-Man and you know what I mean, and Halliburton and motherfuckers like that.
Is crazy.
That's still outside and still playing at a high level, and it's like, yo, this is some shit I couldn't have planned it no better because I
Yeah.
didn't believe it was about.
It was gonna happen.
I knew LeBron would be in the second round.
Right.
You know what I mean? I thought Steph and them might be fighting for the fucking conference finals.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't imagine that it would be like, yo, I'm falling in love with young talent.
Yeah.
In the NBA for the first
It's a
time
breath
in a
of fresh
long
air.
time.
It's like hearing a
bro.
new dope album. All the tracks fire, no skips.
And you know what adds to it? We were so disappointed because Ja Morant was all the excitement at a certain point.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
now, Ja played himself, did whatever you gotta do. You can see Shea Gilgeous-Alexander that's never on camera, and he's crazy.
Crazy. I already know.
He's getting ridiculous. You know what I mean? So it's like, Ja kind of played himself. He gonna have to come back sturdy next year. But these playoffs have
Let's
been.
not say that because he got hurt this past year.
And what did he do to play himself besides the
He
stretch
played
shit?
himself because he
Oh,
did
that.
it twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he wound up having to sit out for a significant enough
Yeah.
amount of
The whole
games
first-
not to be able
first
to 25 games,
Third of the season, basically.
not to be able to compete for any of the major awards or any of the major accomplishments
No,
that you can
facts.
get. There
Yeah.
was just enough time for him not to be able to do
No
that.
publicity, dickhead.
And then he went down, and we all get hurt in sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you still would have got hurt on the 40th game if you played the first 30.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't know. So it's like we didn't get nothing from him last season.
Yeah.
No, we don't got and they not putting him on none of them little highlights that they show in
Yeah,
between the
he had a bad
games.
season. He had a bad season.
It ain't happening. So it's
But
like,
he's still on salary.
and he's still that.
Yeah.
No, I love Ja,
Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
don't really hold certain things against him as much as others do. But I'm also from a place of accountability. When you become the main breadwinner in your family, I don't give a fuck if you 17 selling dope.
Yeah.
You are accountable.
Yeah.
You are responsible for your little
Cause
sister.
ain't
now.
nobody ever had that shit before.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's,
they used to
it's
it.
different. So I'm not saying that he's, but I'm not one of the ones that's like, well, fuck him. Like, no.
Sidebar, I wonder if his name is religious because Ja
It's
actually
God.
means God. Yeah. That's kind of dope.
One of my, if I ever have a son, one of them will probably be named Ja. But, and that was before him.
You gonna have a son. Speak it in existence.
I heard that. 'Cause you
When
got
I had
one.
my baby, When I had my baby, I ain't know.
You got yours, my little homie.
I ain't know. I was just talking about that. I was like, yo, when they said he was a boy, I was like, yeah, I knew it. Like, but the whole time I was like, it's
You
gonna
was
be a boy,
saying
it's
it.
gonna be a
No,
boy.
I heard that.
No, but back to the
No, but Kay, what do you think about the playoffs thus far? Because I know I didn't even talk about specifics with stats and all. I'm just talking about energy. Did you want me to get specific?
No, I think I completely agree with everything you said. I think that that's definitely my key takeaway as well, is the changing of the guard. The new players are here. They're ready to be the big names, and some of these other folks gotta step aside. And we're kind of seeing that in real time. So I think that that's dope.
Like the Knicks just played their ass off, -4 starters.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's phenomenal.
It's commendable for sure.
Right. I also
That's
think
so exciting.
Super duper exciting.
I also think it's the Pacers have kind of been the understated story throughout this entire playoffs.
Indiana basketball is never exciting, even though they started basketball. It's weird. Something about the Pacers,
Yeah.
we never
Hoosiers.
care.
Hoosiers.
Yeah, like we never care until they there.
But
It's
if
never
we
been
think
exciting.
about the Pacers season in totality, to have the All-Star game and all of that,
Yeah, they had a great year.
and
They're having a great year.
right, and to be able to participate in that the way that they did and really showcase their young talent that way and
It was
show
cold
that
as
they
fuck.
could hang with all of the All-Stars, and then to be here at this point in the season.
You right about
And to
that.
be
They did show their
continue to
ass
see
during that
that.
weekend too. You right about
Yes.
that. Look at K, big brain on the K. I like it.
So for their legacy and,
No, 'cause
and
I be
their
forgetting
year
certain shit.
to be really continuing to be and shaping up the way that it is super amazing to watch. I really love the way that they play as a team. I think that as much as Halliburton is a star, he's very unselfish as a player. And the Pacers do a great job of spreading the ball around, which makes them so difficult to defend. And I think that, a lot of other teams might need to start to emulate that style of play a little bit more, because this, this overarching two-man pick-and-roll game that the NBA has been running with, especially my Sixers, for quite some time, I think that age is kind of over. I think that we need quicker ball movement, and I think that we need to be passing all the way around 4 touches before we shoot type of game.
Depending on what everything is based on your arsenal. You can only play with what you got on the court, right?
Absolutely.
But since you gave that up, I want to say, fucking Minnesota deserve more respect, yo. Cause even me, right? I was saying I wanted them to win the series because I wanted to change the conversation about Ant-Man. I wanted us to have that conversation about he's that dangerous that he just beat the defending champs, right? I told you that on the phone, right?
Did.
And they won a game against them same defending champs where he wasn't even the main factor of the game. He got double teamed and actually took himself out of a lot of plays because of the trap and just fell back and passed the ball.
Right.
But he still was effective when necessary.
Right.
He scored big buckets. Like, yo, Minnesota is tough, yo.
Yeah.
And
I like the new
Ant-Man,
Minnesota
and
team.
Ant-Man is a smarter athlete than we give him credit for. It's nice when he's scoring 30 and 40 and we like, oh, he's an animal. But then when you see that he knows how to be effective without
Off the ball.
you see what I'm saying? It's always different. It's always different. It's what made LeBron special, that he get the ball up.
Right.
Imagine Ant-Man taking himself out of the situation without cowering out of the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's special, yo. I seen a lot in that game last night because everybody that predicted that game said in order for them to win tonight, Ant-Man has to go crazy.
Yep.
And what happened?
He didn't go crazy.
He didn't go crazy. My man had, what's his name, had 9 with the long range sneaks. What's his name?
Reed.
No, Reed went crazy.
Reed went crazy.
Reed went
But
crazy.
He's
Let
not
me
the one
look
you're
up the
talking
box
about.
Said
Yeah.
with the lime green sneaks. You
No,
horrible.
niggas
What's
was
his
out there
name?
balling, bro.
You horrible with the lime green sneaks though.
Well, you know, that's
And you
what
talk
stands
shit
up.
about me.
No, but you know what's funny? No, what's funny about it, one thing for sure, two things for certain, I wasn't watching the Timberwolves before the playoffs. But
Conley.
where we at? I'm on the Timberwolves.
Nah, you gotta find what's
Conley.
lime green.
McDaniels.
Oh, you're talking about
McDaniels
McDaniels.
went nuts last night, and he went nuts the night before. He had 21 the game before. He had 23 yesterday, and they all counted. They was
crazy.
big buckets. Like Conley is solid as usual. I like Reed a lot, yo. Reed gave him energy when nobody was putting the ball in the bucket.
Yeah, that's good.
Gobert is always consistent, and Cat was actually decent last night. Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, for sure.
He was pretty decent last night,
Bro, I
but
know
no.
who Cat is, bro. Chill.
No, I'm talking for the people, bro. You know why I always say on Karl Anthony Towns? I'm a Catino Mobley fan, so I always think Cat.
Yeah, he's the first Cat.
He's the original Cat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Shout
like
out to Casino. He fuck with the city too heavy.
you know that, man. Ain't uptown, he Wadsworth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that they showed up for real. But McDaniels coming up when Anthony Edwards is only going to wind up with 16.
Right. That's major.
Somebody got to get them other 10. We got to split that. I got to get 10. You got to get 8. Like something got to happen because the points total is going to be what it's going to be. Is where we going to fall in.
Right.
Yep.
Right? Because basketball is a game of runs, and they withstood some good runs last night. It was crazy. So I just want to salute to them, man. Give it up to them, and they part of the reason that I've been excited. Them and Shea Gilchrist-Alexander is special, bro.
Yeah, he
Yep.
nice.
This motherfucker is so smooth, so to speak. Like it's effortless.
Tell
Like
us why. What he be doing?
the way when he makes a move to score,
Yeah.
you can't even tell he's fishing to score, bro.
Oh shit.
When he pass, like anything that you do when he's under pressure, I've seen this motherfucker literally get stuck and stick his arm out. Like stop moving, stick his arm out, and they fouling. Bro, I seen him do it twice. I
What
seen
you
him
mean, stick
literally
his arm out while he
like,
dribbling?
like I'm going to the paint. Y'all trap me. I pick the ball up, go like this, and niggas just foul. I don't have anywhere to go. I seen him do it 2 times. Okay,
That's
am I lying?
crazy.
No, that's straight facts.
He did it 2 times in a row. I'm
So
like,
he caught
bro.
the ball and then reached out.
He just fakes motherfuckers and acts like he's about to do. He'll be moving the ball, and then he'll just do some shit that don't mean nothing. Like it's nobody over there, and they'll foul him.
Damn.
Bro, he is so calculated that it's scary, yo. He should have got the MVP this year in my eyes, but even without that, I understand how the league works, so I'm not tripping over that. Youngin is fun, bro. It's like watching Penny Hardaway again a little bit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a breath of fresh air.
A little
yeah.
different. Like,
Yeah.
little, it's a couple of them that's like, we got Anthony Edwards that give us the dog.
Yeah.
And we got Shea giving us the finesse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We always got a little Ja Morant motherfucker running around the
It's
league.
a rebirth, man. Like you said.
It's
Shout
nice,
out.
man.
Shout out to Only the Real Battle League.
Only the real. Salute.
Yeah, that's-
Commented, said peace, and then commented, said right. He went crazy.
That's Southside Poe, man. Shout out to Southside Poe.
Salute Southside Pole, man. Tap in.
OTR, man. May 26th, man. Is it worth? That's the card we on.
That's where you at on the 26th?
Yeah.
You over there?
Yeah.
All right, we gonna get to that in a minute, so stay tuned so you can know when to clip it. We gonna
Right,
get
though.
there in a minute, but I definitely appreciate the support and you supporting my guy, man. That's love. That's love.
All
That's
right.
love.
So we talked about the rounds that just happened, but now we are going into the conference finals. What do you think? What are your predictions? Who do you think is going to end up in the finals?
Well, tell the audience who's playing.
I said earlier, but
No,
we we have the Celtics versus the Pacers, and we have the Mavericks versus the Timberwolves.
All right, see, like, I'm excited about the Pacers Celtics series
Okay.
because as much as I feel like the Celtics were gonna win no matter who they played, I don't think the Knicks, as injured and beat up as they were, had a shot in hell at beating the Celtics. The Pacers, I feel like, got a better shot, so we're going to get some better games. And I feel like they could possibly, after these last couple games of watching them, they could possibly take the Celtics. Because one thing that I know about Boston, and it's part of the reason that they haven't won when they were supposed to win for the last few years, they always make it to the conference finals, right?
Right. Yeah.
One of the things about them is Boston always gives up a game or two every series. And when I say gives up, like,
Yeah. Y'all beat yourself.
yeah, like it's bad. It's duck season out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't do that with an Indiana team that's not old enough to know that they're supposed to be scared.
Right. Yeah.
Once you give a team like that confidence that they could play with you,
It's over.
they gonna fucking play.
They gonna run with that shit.
You see what I'm saying?
You see how
and they got a lot of weapons.
you see how be talking. I think he beat his pop one game or something. He be talking crazy.
that?
Little
Jalen Brunson?
Lil
Bronny?
Mello.
Oh, Melo, yeah. Yo.
I seen an Instagram clip. He was like, you
Yo.
versus your dad at 17. He said, "Oh no, I'm frying you."
Frying. No, but I always
what?
I always tell people, I forget what the low scoring game was. I think one game LeBron had like 18 or something. And his kids was little, bro. They grinded him the fuck up. Because they compared it to how many points they had last night. They act like I'm not in the NBA, bro. They was grinding him like, you had what? Niggas like 8.
That's funny as shit. But you gotta love that.
Yeah, he might have had 22, but it was like, it wasn't a Brian game.
You instilled that though.
That
So you
dog.
gotta love it.
That's what I think, and we can get into it later about Bronny, but that's what I think people not accounting for with Bronny. His dad is the most intelligent athlete we've seen on a basketball court in a long time. He knows basketball better than all his coaches.
Right.
He just can't coach his whole team. You know what I mean? He ain't that nigga.
Yeah.
But he knows the game, and you can see it when he was 13. Anyway, so for the next round,
Yeah, so what about the Timberwolves versus the Mavericks?
I want the Timberwolves to win. I'm scared for them though. I think at this point they overachieving.
Okay.
But
You don't think they can beat the Mavericks?
I think they can beat the Mavericks. I just don't think they will beat the Mavericks. I'm being honest. I feel the same way about this series as I felt about the last game. I want Minnesota to do it so that we can have that conversation about Ant-Man. I really like him, yo.
Yeah.
And Luka's hurt.
No Diddy.
Luka's hurt. So we'll get to that in a minute too. Luka's hurt. So I feel like he's the one that's gonna burn out, if anybody. As much as he's been trudging through and making moments, like it's been crazy. Like
No facts.
I think that how long can he do that on one leg?
Right.
Like that's like watching him beat. It just happened later in the season for him. You see what I'm saying? And in the chat, y'all on here, I don't know if y'all watch sports, but yeah, let me know if y'all think about that. But those are my picks. What do you think?
Me personally, I would love to see the Celtics lose, as always. So I'm going with the Pacers. I don't know if it's realistic or not, but I'm going with the Pacers. And I think that the Mavericks tend to play to the ability of their opponent.
I like that.
And
That's kind of true.
I think that in this circumstance, the speed of ball that the Timberwolves have is going to be an interesting dynamic for the Mavericks to kind of contend with. So I think that that's kind of an energy matchup, and I can see that going either way. I'm rooting for the Timberwolves. I agree. I would love to see Ant-Man in the finals. I think that would
And I don't
make
know
for a
if you
great
heard him,
story.
but Ant-Man said he guarding Kyrie.
I think more so than Luka, I think Kyrie's performance is going to make or break.
But is needing to carry your team and signing up for guarding Kyrie putting too much dip on your chip? Is that a lot of dip on the chip?
Dip on the chip is crazy.
Don't it sound like a lot of dip on the chip though? To just be like, I'm gonna guard the best nigga that makes fucking game-winning shots in his sleep
Yeah.
and get 30.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
he prides himself
The nigga
on
that
being-
dribbles 25 dribbles in 5 seconds.
if you that type of person though, it ain't nothing like backing down from some shit. Ain't nobody trying.
Yeah, he prides
No,
himself
I
on
love the
being an
energy.
all-around
I love
player.
Ant-Man's energy. When
Yeah.
they lost the last game that they lost in the series, he said, "We will see y'all in game 7." That was game 5. He
Talk
knew
that
they was
nigga,
going to
man.
win the next
Yeah.
one. He knew they was getting to 7. You see what I'm saying? And I like, somebody said it perfectly. They said it gets mistaken a lot with black men. But he's confident.
Right.
That's not cocky or arrogant. And if it's cocky, it's in the best ways. But even if you could take it arrogant, but it's what you want your athletes to say. If that man represents your city, that's what the fuck you want to hear.
Yeah, you don't want to hear, oh no, you might get us.
Oh my God, they're awesome.
Yeah.
No, I can say they're awesome, but I'm cooking something tomorrow and we gonna see them in 7.
Right. Right.
But when I say cooking something, y'all getting confused. Y'all gonna make me a crack dealer, so I'm gonna just keep it short. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
up, there go Ja again.
Can't say cooking something. Nah, but I think the next round is gonna be way more exciting than people expected. I think when people expect powerhouses to be the excitement of the finals and the semifinals,
Yeah.
you lose a lot of interest. But I think after the first game of each of these series, motherfuckers is gonna be like, hold up, there's something going on over there, and I gotta watch.
Fundamentals win every time, man. So,
Basketball is basketball,
Yeah.
man. It's a game of runs. You gotta know how to withstand, and you gotta always show your hand.
Yep.
Always show your hand. I yell hands all game. Put your fucking hands up. You ever stood at the top of the key with everybody to their hands to their side, and then everybody put their hands up and seen the difference? I don't know. It's just basketball shit. My bad.
Yeah, I have.
You see what? It's a
Yeah.
difference, right?
Yeah, it's somewhat of a difference.
You can't see as much as you seen before.
Yeah.
Now you gotta make a different decision.
Especially if you got a defender that's getting at you.
That's on the way.
Yeah. Like, but see, when we was coming up playing ball, it wasn't the same, bro.
No.
It was more gladiator. Like,
But if I'm 7 foot, my hand should be up all the time when somebody's.
oh, but if you at the key, right?
Mhm.
Now it's like if you doing the shit we used to doing, faking on niggas and acting like you reaching for the ball, but you're not, then maybe reach, you gonna get a foul.
Foul. Yep.
But back then you had to do it. You had to.
You had to force a
His
nigga
body
to make
was
a
up
move.
on you trying. Yeah, like what you doing or I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? That's how basketball was. But now it's more. You know, you get more breathing room and shit.
When
like
I was
that.
young and I had an old head, shout out to Lou. Lou actually was he made the news when we was kids because he was a street nigga, but he went to jail, came home, and he was cutting hair in the gallery.
Okay.
Remember the gallery had the big barber shop in the joint, and they did a whole news report on his turnaround and him opening his own barber.
That's what's up.
He got his own hair care, skin care shit now.
You know what's crazy? That's fire for like the community and like the good side of America. But when the other side of it look at it, it's not
It's
even
nothing. But like the
It's
twist
nothing
is,
or to line you up.
he could hoop. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And he never took it serious. He was one of them niggas that naturally could hoop. Maybe he took it serious when he was young.
Right.
But like he used to do the joint layup, hand behind the head, just to having fun, like smooth, like cool. And one time I was guarding a nigga, he's like, bro, it's one thing to stay in front of him. It's another thing to tell you where you're going.
Yeah.
Make him make a move.
Yeah.
And I was young,
Yeah.
like probably 12.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's the same thing you talking about.
Yeah.
When you up on somebody,
Yeah.
we ain't waiting to see where you
What
gonna
you
take
gonna
me.
do? No,
I'm gonna give you
dictating.
something, and I'm gonna figure out what you gonna do with it, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna adjust the next time down the court.
Right.
If you figure that out,
Exactly.
it is what
It's
it
all
is.
mental.
It's chess.
Yeah.
It's all chess. It's actually a lot of geometry.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole lot of geometry
Yeah.
because everything's about angles.
Yeah, and you gotta watch that ball too.
Niggas
Don't
beg for a ball and don't give you an angle to pass the motherfucker.
Right. Exactly.
I'm supposed to just throw you
won't
a
cut.
Hail Mary
Yeah.
on a basketball
Right here.
court.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, how
Alright.
do
Do something.
Yeah. See, I told you he knows something about basketball. I don't
So-
know
I
if he
played
played this shit.
basketball my whole life. I was just playing earlier, by the way.
Yeah, he said
That's
he
all
beat
we
up on a
have
17-year-old.
for sports
I did,
today.
and I beat up on you the same way.
Which way do you want to go next?
We might as well go to Kel Mitchell Club Shake Shack.
Okay.
I'm gonna make him wait on that blue one. I'm gonna make him wait.
I'm gonna make him wait. I'm gonna make him wait.
All right.
You introducing it?
Kel Mitchell.
I can, sure. So Kel Mitchell was interviewed
I
on
seen it.
Club Shay Shay, and that dropped last week. Some revelations came out from that interview. Most specifically, he was talking about...
Wait, can we stop right there? I'm sorry. Can we stop right there real quick?
Yeah?
Why every time now since Cat Williams been on Club Shay Shay, everybody that go to Club Shay Shay just come out with the craziest shit.
I'm gonna keep it honest. When you have a platform, energy carries your platform a lot of times. That's why you gotta be intentional about certain shit.
Yeah.
And he has the highest viewed YouTube interview with Cat Williams.
Right.
So that energy is way more powerful than anything you like. He can't even control that shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers will come on there and say, "I'm gonna be good,"
yeah.
and it ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At this point, like, and he's not fighting nobody to stop. So whatever. My bad. Go ahead.
But go ahead, Kay.
So, like I said, Kel Mitchell came out with some revelations, most notably about his ex-wife. He mentioned during the interview that she had gotten pregnant before they were married by another man while they were dating, and then again during their marriage was again pregnant by another man. He also mentioned that she was cheating on him, and he was aware of it, but then still took her back. And, you know, some other things as well. I'm going to pause there.
I got you. So when it comes to the she was pregnant before they got married by another man, right?
Yeah.
It's a little more tricky than that. Way more tricky than that, actually. She was pregnant. They decided to get an abortion because of where they were at in life, right? He's dealing with the stress of having an abortion. He marries her. And shortly after marrying her, she confesses that that baby that they aborted was never his.
Oh, wow.
So then he kept her.
Wow.
And then she was stepping out, and he was aware she was stepping out. And he said one night he just was, you know, nigga snap. He said, I'm going to take a ride and see if I can find her car. And mind you, the car he pays for. So he rides around. He sees the car outside of a hotel or a motel or whatever have you. He pulls up. He just walk inside. Maybe they at the bar. You know, maybe I can see him. He walk in. He see homie walking through the lobby on the way to his car. Her car, his car. That car, right? He tell homie, yo, ain't no big deal, bro. Just take me to it. Room shit, let's go.
Yeah.
Go up there, whatever. Then she wound up pregnant by, I think, homie, and doesn't want to be with him no more. And she's trying to convince him to stay. It's a whole lot. He talked about when he found God, and he talked to somebody, and they had a prayer circle, and he started throwing up and going into convulsions and stuff. Like, he talks about a lot in this interview. Now, there's a couple things that exist. I don't know how well people know Kel Mitchell, right?
Yeah, I don't really know him too well.
Kel was with Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
He was Good Burger.
Yeah.
Kel was on a Keith Murray album.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Kel could really rap. His name was Kel Vicious. I actually liked the song.
Oh, I didn't know he was on that rap. I thought he was on some funny shit or something.
His name was Kel Vicious, bro. And he could really rap. And Kel is like a natural. He's like one of those people. He's like Chris Brown. Like, he can do everything. But also, when you that talented, that young, and that much of an alien, you disconnect a little bit, right? So there's a lot of space to say, well, you know, it doesn't sound right because he's not all the way there. But according to him, there's a lot of things in her record to show that she's been a criminal, a scammer, and all of that, and she's still getting in trouble.
Oh, wow.
So that brings me to the next point. She then responded. And
To the interview?
Yeah.
yes,
You know she got hit up crazy.
to the allegations that
He
were
said a
spread.
lot, bro.
She
In
got
the
hit up
interview.
crazy.
And mind you, the whole time he was saying, he's still praying for her. He always prays for her. Like he was handling it like a like how a pastor talk about his ex-wife.
Yeah.
He was handling it like that. He wasn't like trying to OD.
He wasn't like bashing her.
He was, but he wasn't.
He better than
Like
me.
he was saying shit that her mom ain't know.
And so her
Who is she though? Is
response-
she somebody? Oh, okay.
No, she's not famous.
Right.
She's just a beautiful girl.
Okay.
She was an actress at one point, but she didn't do that much.
Yeah, she wasn't him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So,
People forget he was a rock star at one point.
her response was definitely of a different tone. She basically sounded like she was giving a monologue, with a poetic tone to it. Interestingly enough.
It's part of what I always talk about.
And in this poetic monologue, she threw her own dirt onto Kel, including allegations of finding him with another man.
She said she caught Nick Cannon standing on the bed with a costume on over this nigga.
Yo.
Yes.
Bro.
And there were other allegations as well, like not being a father to their children.
He also said that she went as far as to change the children's name.
Yes.
While they was going through their problems.
Yes. And so
he couldn't find them, he said.
Additionally, their daughter also has responded to the interview.
Which is sad.
And
I hate this for her.
she basically
How old is their daughter?
she's 21.
Oh wow.
And
she's an adult.
She basically asked
That's
her father Kel
to
stop and to tell the truth about the situation, particularly calling out the name change situation and explaining that he wasn't a part of his daughter's life at that time, and this other man was stepping up and being a father figure, so they wanted to have his last name.
Which is what makes these things so touchy, right? Because she knows what she knows based on her understanding and her perception, based on her seat in the thing, which is realistic because that's her place in the struggle, right? That's her. It's her family. That's her.
Right.
But she also knows that if these are times that he's fighting or trying to find her, and her mom has complete access and control of her,
right,
then she knows the narrative that her mom has given her also.
Yeah.
Now, there's a flip side to that she might also be right, and he might be benoodles and trying to save himself, right? But as a man that has a lot of friends that went through a lot of bullshit trying to be good fathers, we know that sometimes these women will tell your kids some stuff about you that you would never tell them about her.
Yeah, I heard the stories. I never went through that personally, and I'm thankful.
I got a homie.
I heard the stories.
I got a homie whose baby mom gave his daughter up for adoption. And then when she took him to the place, they was like, well, do you know who the father is? She said, yeah. They like, well, we need him to sign off. She came home to say, I was pregnant. I didn't tell you, but I gave the little girl up. She's at the place. He went out there and got his daughter the next day, right? And I'm talking about hours away, right? 'Cause she was away at school. Got his daughter. A few months go by. He get papers. Child support. Now, I'm never going to tell you that your mom ain't want you. But your mom is going to constantly tell you anytime that I slip up, which has happened, right? And I slip up in a real way, but like, you know, she ain't get what she wanted this time.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But your mom also done sent motherfuckers to my job. Niggas. Street niggas.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That got me involved at one point. Where it was like, who on their way to where? I be in Center City in 15 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Like, that type shit done happened before, bro.
It's crazy.
Now, for me personally, I think going back to Kel, I think that the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle. Knowing
it usually does.
Knowing Kel and knowing his tribulations that he's gone through.
He was on drugs.
Hearing the way that she was speaking on that live and the things that she was saying, but also the things that she didn't deny. Was very telling. And I think that the truth, they both are probably speaking a lot of truths. But they are also, you know, they were in love, and that's something too. Like, when you're in love with somebody, you tolerate things that you know normally you would not tolerate, or you know.
And see, this is
not everybody, but
this is the part I want people to understand, because I know a lot of people didn't watch the interview. He didn't offer this information. Shannon does a lot of research, bro. And Shannon, he referenced the situation, not knowing it was going to get that deep.
Not knowing he was going to open up a can of worms.
You see what I'm saying?
And mind you,
at this point, it's like, well, I've been slandered and dragged. And the time that I was out of the spotlight, this was the things people were talking about me. So I guess now that I'm at the guy that gets the biggest interviews in the world, let me explain my side.
that was what I was just about to bring up, is that
Right.
Kel spent a lot of time outside of the spotlight and avoiding interviews.
Right.
So this is kind of one of his first
Okay.
It's the Breakfast Club.
big
bigger,
opening back
actually.
up into society type of interviews. So once that question is brought up, he almost immediately feels the need to share his side of the story and change the narrative that was being displayed in the media back in those days.
And let me explain something to the commenters that'll refute that. Kel has done other interviews. He hasn't done our major platforms. There's a difference between doing Good Morning America sitting next to Keenan and promoting that y'all got a new movie coming out. And doing a long form interview with somebody like Drink Champs or Shay Sharp or Joe Button or $1 million worth of game. It's a big difference. So don't just point out where he's been and where he hasn't done it at. These opportunities present themselves in environments when we can have a conversation that's not cut off every 10 or 15 minutes.
Right.
And we might have a drink or, pardon me, or a smoke or whatever.
Right.
So I just want to be clear because I think people confuse that sometimes. Like what she just said. This is one of the first times he could get his point off. They wasn't going to do that on Good Morning America.
At all.
That's not what they there for. They're there contracted. There's an obligation to promote a certain product and to talk about where you've been in a light sense.
Right.
How'd you guys get back together? Oh, well, we called each other and there's water under the bridge. Like, you can't even tell them the whole story. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was them type of interview. So I just want to be clear before y'all start commenting. And I feel like Cameron's saying this. Before y'all start commenting and trying to grind her up because he's done other platforms, it is a big difference between these platforms.
You know this part ain't even gonna make the clip anyway.
I know, but, they don't just watch clips sometimes. You'd be surprised. That clip is leading. That's what it's for.
So is there anything else that you wanted to mention about Kel before we move on?
I just think that he seems in a good place and he seems sober and aware. Hopefully he's that, and hopefully whatever discrepancy, confusion is going on within that circle, whether him and that lady that he kind of painted as a con artist get on the same page or not, hopefully his daughter gets some understanding or something of where they stand, because this can box him out of her life for a long time if she takes it the way that it seems that she's taking it.
Yeah.
And that's more important than anything I thought.
Absolutely.
But I watched that interview, shameless plug. I be at work. Shannon drops at noon. I go on lunch at 11. When I'm looking for something to watch at lunch, I see Shannon is dropping at noon.
Yeah.
I listen to them joints when they drop. I'm not one of them motherfuckers that chase it because everybody talking about it. I watched that interview in real time.
Right.
So,
well,
that's what it is.
Yeah, basically, it is what it is. What are we gonna say about that? Like, that's what he wants to do with his life.
Yeah. All right. So in other podcast news, something that we kind of briefly mentioned on a Sammy stream earlier, but now has been officially confirmed. Dijon Paul, is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Dijon Paul.
Okay. Confirms shooting at No Jumper. So Sam, why don't you tell the folks about this?
All right, so Dijon Paul is he does the rap report card. He's a West Coast based person, and he usually covers West Coast rappers from what I've been seeing. And he's been getting a lot of traction because a lot of the potters on the West are directly connected to all the artists over there because they don't have a lot of platforms, and some of them are artists,
right?
Or street niggas, so they from the same situations, right?
They got an inside scoop.
So when he gives a nigga a C minus, he gets some traction because motherfuckers be, who the fuck is he? Who's the fat nigga?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was one of them boys. To the point where he wound up on a couple platforms. He winds up getting enough attention where he wound up being a regular on No Jumper as a correspondent, as a personality.
Yeah.
And couple months ago, we heard about an instance where there was a lot of different stories about it, but somehow one of the security guards supposedly shot him.
Yo.
And Whack 100 joked about it and was like, I just thought he was being gay. He pulled his pants down in a room full of men and then ran out. And it's like, I think, all right, let me. So Whack said
Hold
that.
up.
And then Whack went and said nothing happened, right? And then people was like, well, DeJohn ain't been around. So what's going on? So then DeJohn put out a statement and was like, I ain't got COVID. I ain't get abducted by dinosaurs. I'm paraphrasing. He just said like all of the rumors. Like none of that is true.
Yeah.
Get with y'all soon, right?
Yeah.
Then somehow a screenshot of text messages between him and Adam get leaked. And he's actually being really nice to Adam. But you could tell within the text messages that he got shot. Right? So now he confirms that he got shot at No Jumper. But what it seems to be is that there's a couple stories. There's a story that the security guy was cleaning his gun, which I don't believe. And the gun went off. Yeah, if my security don't know how to clean a gun without emptying the motherfucking chamber, then that's crazy,
Why
right?
you cleaning the gun at the
In front of around anybody, right? None of that adds up. The other story is that he got in a tussle with the security guard and was getting the best of him, and the gun went off. Now, to drop his pants and ran out the room,
What's up with that story?
I think he got grazed.
Oh, was checking his shit.
I think he got grazed. Because even if you look at the screenshot of the text messages, he like, no, like, my leg is still sore and tender, but I wanted to get it checked out to make sure everything was all right. He didn't have a hole in it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's a fat nigga.
Yeah.
So I think he just caught a little bit of just a little shrapnel.
Felt some little hot shit.
You know, woo. And yeah, woke up purple the next day. You know what I'm saying?
That's not cool though.
A little
You
bit
gotta,
of that get right. Not
Yeah,
when
that
I'm at
ain't-
work.
And it's not cool to just go to sleep on that. You got to go somewhere and get
No,
checked
but I
out.
think like he was explaining to Adam in the text messages like, no, I
like
went
this
to,
shit real.
like he wasn't necessarily saying I'm gonna sue y'all or I'm gonna press charges, but he was saying like I had to go get checked out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you going to get checked out is documentation of you being
and
shot.
in LA, you know, Crash is on their way.
Yeah.
That's a gunshot wound.
Mhm.
That's a GS dub.
They on their way everywhere.
Crash is there.
They on their way everywhere.
But yeah, Crash different in LA.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's the gang. That's the unit that they
Yeah.
they on everything
Mm-hmm.
at the hospital. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I just think that is crazy, and I think that Adam is letting shit run wild, and I think that he had a point where he didn't need all this security. He had a point where he started getting security. He had a point where he had enough gangsters that security felt safe. Now you got a bunch of gangsters that don't even like each other.
So it's the new.
And the most innocent nigga in the building, the square bull.
So no
Because
jumper.
Dejan is a square.
No jumper is the new death row.
Bro, it's crazy over there right now. Like, bro, don't come
Nah,
up
but-
here when you're not scheduled because we don't want to deal with no crazy
They
shit.
do be having a lot of street niggas. I've been actually I told you I've been like watching the King Vine and like the FBG and Old Block Weave and all that shit. But like he be having everybody come up there.
Everybody.
All types of real
And-
dudes that's
And he on his old school Vlad TV joint. Tell me the whole script.
mm-hmm.
Oh, so you mean you didn't hear what he just said about you? Like what? Bro, he just said it's cool. Why you gonna act like don't do that?
Who killed who and all
These
that
young
shit.
boys is on these platforms talking about the whole car got shot up. I lost two of my homies and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to hear the rest of this story, bro?
Yeah.
That's enough to say rest in peace, God bless. So then you got into the music.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You want to hear about the get back?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I don't want. No, man.
That shit crazy.
It's wild.
And it's sad that there's niggas that'll still go up there and sell that shit though. What type of checks do them niggas be giving out?
Ignorance is bliss. Everybody don't get a check. Some people get a like. If you go on a platform with 4 million subscribers,
Yeah, you just want the
you
like.
get a check by default.
Yeah. Yeah.
People start buying your merch, streaming your shit. It's different.
But it's some of these dudes it don't seem like they even got that type of shit in pocket. Niggas like FBG Butter, he be on the joint all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What
Well-
do he have music out?
It becomes a
You got
mixture.
merch?
It becomes a mixture between what they did in the music scene and what they do and how they respect it in the streets.
Yeah.
Is why they maintain their place, and then their personality comes into play. But you could build, you know, a sloppy, somebody that's empowered as sloppy will put a whole lot of the wrong muscle around themselves, and that's going to implode.
Yeah, facts.
It's going to implode. Niggas
You got all these people around you that you scared of.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen when they overthrow you?
When they decide to go crazy on each other or you.
Yeah, like
it can go either way, but you don't get to say no. All you get to say is I'm not gonna pay you no more.
That's like the 6ix9ine syndrome.
Yep, it is.
Basically.
We shopping for cars and shit. What's going on?
No, I'm trying to make graphics at the same time.
All right, so you want to go into the next topic?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
All right. We gotta keep this rolling too.
All right, so Clay from the latest season of Love is Blind.
This for K.
Was recently featured on an episode of Rory and Mal. If you haven't noticed, Clay was also recently featured on the Shade Room for being caught in some Instagram stories with Selena Powell. And then, apparently that didn't go too well because Selena then badmouthed him. And then he was recently seen in some...
You skipped something.
What?
Before Selena badmouthed him, his mom said something.
Oh, yeah. His mom called him out on it.
And then he responded and said, "My bad, Mom. I was tripping."
Yes, he did.
And that's what Selena went at him.
Then Selena went at him and said, AD, you're right. He's the problem.
Right. To the girl he left at the altar on the TV show.
Yes.
Sure.
That was messy.
And then he most recently was seen with an adult film star in, again, some more Instagram content.
his life is good right now.
He doing content. Everybody's all about content, right?
Content sells, doesn't it?
Content, man. But go ahead.
So, and that actually brings me to my next point. So, on Rory and Mal, when asked about the Selena Powell situation, his response was, "Oh, well, we were just making content. I never really was with her. I never,
You never fucked.
Chill.
That's what he said.
It was literally just TikToks. And, now he's with somebody else doing the same thing, so...
Maybe he's just like all the women that all the rappers was written to have fake relationships with, so we can go viral.
And, I'm not mad at it. Like, this is exactly the personality...
Maybe that's why he went on the show.
Exactly.
He found her out that was, like, abrasive, but wouldn't kill him.
Realistically, I feel like this is why everybody goes on a show like that, right?
And I ain't gonna lie.
Like, become famous and then eventually, like...
To be from that show, I actually like him. Like, on the Rory and Mal show when he was talking to them.
Oh, yeah, he's funny.
He seemed like a cool nigga. He don't seem like the nigga that was supposed to be on there with a suit on, like, I want a rose.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't seem like that.
I feel bad for AD, because AD was also very cool, but, he wasn't ready to settle down.
Look, she had to cut me off to big up the girl. You see how that happened?
Shout out AD.
That was so treasure of you.
Got to.
Treasure Wilson. Stab baby.
Anyway, so was there anything else that you wanted this was actually your topic, so
No,
if there's
but,
anything else you wanted to say about this.
He said it was your topic.
Look,
right?
she mad now. You were saying that he was saying he never hit and all that. Do you believe him?
I actually do. I do believe him.
Do you think that his purpose, because a lot of times we know these platforms, everybody working their moves, right?
Yeah.
You think he really just went on that platform to be a big dog and be able to call his punch? Like, I know I'm handsome, I'm young. Y'all see that I'm single. Y'all mad at me for her, but a lot of y'all is like, he's still out here for me, though.
right.
And
Like, that's a part of it, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't even going to be mad at him if he did hit. Like, so what?
Running your race.
Right.
We already know she a hoe.
Reggie
like,
Bush.
What do we care?
We
Well,
already
see, the
know
thing
she a
with
hoe
Selena
is crazy.
is that Selena exposes too much. And she hangs around girls that expose a lot. And it actually correlates back to the last topic with Adam 22. When they was having her and her homegirl on there, if one of them wasn't going to say it, the other one would just start outing it a little bit, and then you got to tell the story. That's how we found out that one of them slept with the whole fucking Phoenix Suns team.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like it's crazy. It's crazy. So you gotta be careful with them, and that was the whole thing, and that was part of his mom thing. It wasn't that you out here thotting. You out here thotting with somebody that everybody is telling me is gonna take our empire down. Like, no, real shit. Like, no, you could be a hoe, but be a hoe with somebody that don't have an agenda.
Yeah.
But the way he said that she approached him was like she was actually trying to help him navigate and deal with some of the attention that he was giving. But that's because she a sniper. She know what angle to come in at. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Some niggas play Big Brother.
Yeah, you gotta have an angle.
She was playing publicist, but the sexy one.
You gotta have an angle.
Sexy publicist is a fantasy.
You have to have an angle.
Everything's about the angle. She
Yeah.
worked her angle. So it's just like, it's one of them things where he acts like he was oblivious to her real energy and her real past. And he actually admitted that he fucks with promiscuous women. He likes stocks. He said that. He said that on a Rory and Mal interview. He said, "No, I don't mind none of that. I really dig promiscuous women. Like, I don't judge." So the fact that he was found with another one is actually not that crazy because he said it. We got a couple comments real quick.
Yeah, so only the Real Battle League said, Kel did Shay Shay, fire.
That's crazy.
BJ Guerrero said, I'm here, nephew.
Yo, that's Unc best friend.
Oh, all right, word.
Yeah, he
Shout
like
out.
an uncle to me too.
Shout out the
to
other
BJ.
Unc.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, so
Yeah, we ain't gonna love his blind y'all to death, but I knew Kay thought that was interesting.
I did.
I thought it was funny watching it because I don't watch it. So I'm
Yeah, I
watching
don't
him
either.
on a podcast, and I'm like, homie was one of the ones on it. That's funny. He actually cool.
Yeah,
It was interesting to me.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Different it's cross branding.
so also in the news this week, Red Lobster has filed for bankruptcy.
Damn.
Most notably after missteps, including the all-you-can-eat shrimp deal.
Yo, that's my favorite thing. And I don't go there much, but if they said that, it might be a time where I'm like, you want to go get the all you eat on me?
Yeah, I can't even. I'm allergic to shellfish. So if wifey wanted to go there, I would have took her. But
You'd have sat in the other booth.
no, I could sit around there. I just can't eat it. I'll order like regular fish.
Rest in peace, my Uncle John. He had daughters that love seafood, and he was severely allergic, and they were like attached to him. So you know how your daughter is. She run in and kiss you on your cheek.
They just kept giving him allergic reaction. That's crazy. Y'all supposed to not eat it if he's severely allergic.
But what you got to dig is like,
Around him.
my uncle was funny and he was smart. He bought the house right next to my grandma. They shared a walkway.
Oh shit.
So they go next door. Whatever going on next door,
yeah,
next
it's like
door.
germs and shit.
And,
Yeah.
and they eating seafood
coming
next
off
door.
of 'em, yeah.
They eating next door because you can't stand it in your house. But they don't know your daughter about to run out the door, run across the walkway because there's nothing. She ain't going nowhere. And kiss you before we get to wash her up. They was a little curious.
No, yeah, I'm not that bad with it. Like
Yeah.
you could eat it, but I just
You can't
consume
ingest it.
Yeah.
Right.
Or if it was in something, like in some rice or something like that, I can't eat the rice.
All right, cool.
So, anyway, Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy. However, they intend to keep 580 locations open in the U.S. and Canada throughout the process.
Sound like the South and the Midwest to me.
For those of you who don't know what the bankruptcy process is like, though, it is a court process, and the court has the ability to reject it. So basically, what Red Lobster is trying
It's not
to
a
do
restart.
is get out of about
Debt.
120 different leases that
Right.
they have across the country.
Oh, wow.
These
Yeah.
are contractual obligations that they would otherwise be on the hook to pay out if they break their lease.
Right.
So in order to close these restaurants, they have to file bankruptcy, but they still intend to keep 580 locations open in the U.S. What are your thoughts?
They still gonna be in my grocer's freezer with the biscuits, so I'm good.
Yes.
Like
That's all I care
literally,
about.
like they are gonna make so much money off of biscuits without having to worry about brick and mortar. They gonna be all right too.
But I'm just saying, like, is that in case they get denied? To
Well,
keep the restaurants open?
They gonna shut them shits down regardless. They just trying to get an easier out.
Yeah.
They not sticking around. And the crazy thing is, if you think about it, like I remember when the Breakfast Club discussed this, right? they asked Just Hilarious how she felt about it. Except for Baltimore, we don't really Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Like, they got real seafood right there.
Yeah.
So you gotta really think about what kind of geographic location you have to be in where Red Lobster is a hot commodity. And that's where them 500 stores gonna be at.
Yeah. All the hot
It
commodities.
ain't about us. Because we got other options.
Yeah.
Water ain't far.
Yeah.
We don't need
Hip-hop
franchise.
chicken and all that
Yeah,
cool
we
shit.
don't need franchise motherfucking seafood.
My girl talk about the seafood every time we eat it somewhere. If it's not right, she gonna air this shit out.
Bro,
She
I
always
swear
talk about
when-
how much crab meat and versus bread be on the crab cake.
Crab
and all that
cakes,
shit.
yep. Bro, everything that I eat when I be in Maryland sometimes had crab in it unless I get pizza.
Oh yeah.
Like, my omelet be crab meat, my steak got crab meat. Bro, I be out there drawing. Give me the Oscar.
I had some
Yeah.
salmon at the Lock Bar on the harbor before. Loved it.
Last time I went out there for the cookout, me and Ray ate crazy.
They got a Lock Bar in Philly now too. I gotta get.
So,
hit
okay,
that
you
joint
gonna
up.
miss Red Lobster? When the last time you went to Red Lobster? What was his name?
No, the last time I used to take my one friend Julie on dates for Father's Day because she had a bad relationship with her father.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
we would go to Red Lobster sometimes, and that was the last time I went to Red Lobster. It was probably about 12 years ago.
That's
Yeah,
they're a
I
cool
probably
friend,
been.
Kay.
It's probably been longer for me, honestly.
So the next couple of topics I don't have graphics for. However, before we get into them, only the Real Battle League did say Thoughtin' with the Ops is wild.
For sure.
Wild. But go ahead, cause they're part of this next segment.
That and with the ops.
Yo.
You want to go there, or you want to? I was gonna finish off this part.
All right, go ahead, do your thing, and then
Okay.
we're gonna get into that. Matter of fact, can you call them?
Huh?
Can you call them?
Call who?
The Battle League.
You want me to call him?
When we get into
to the
that.
segment, can you FaceTime them or call them?
Yeah.
All right, we about to tap in with you if that's cool. Let us know.
All right. So, wife chops off husband's joint was the topic I was sent.
Where did this come from?
Hold on, I'm about to DM
No,
you.
a battle rapper did not send you this.
Yo, I just thought it would be dope because it said that he bailed her out. Like, this is a crazy topic. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, on some fake journalist shit. Yo, this topic was crazy. Okay.
That's
Well,
why I
why you
had to
just
get
hit the
into this.
joint?
I was just like, what are you talking about?
All right, here it goes. I'm about to DM it to you, Kay, so you can bring it up.
Okay.
Get down on the ground. 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 Down get.
Thank God for the soundboard.
All right. So look, I'm gonna cover it since
Yeah, tell the people about it.
I'm gonna read what I took off the screenshot.
Oh, my bad.
He going crazy over me
I
for the
mean,
board.
you know,
Oh, okay.
you heard something?
Hold up.
So, wife chops off husband's eggplant and flushes it down the toilet for cheating with her 15-year-old niece.
Right.
He then bailed her out and paid her legal fees.
That nigga like, don't go to court, please.
It's a Brazilian woman.
Guess what race it is?
It's what, Spanish? You
You
gotta put them up there so people can decide. Guess what race it is, though? That's funny as shit.
Do you have guesses? What race is he?
I can't tell from what I can see. We're gonna have like she was Spanish. I don't know if
You said Brazil. Go ahead and read the article, man.
it's a Brazilian woman, Dean dos Santos Farias, chopped off her husband's eggplant and flushed it down the toilet so it could not be reattached by surgeons for cheating with her 15-year-old niece. Her husband has forgiven her, bailed her out of jail, and even pays for her legal team to get her home. Santos has been jailed for nearly 5 years for the attack. However, her husband seems more forgiving and even paid her legal team.
You
What?
know what I think is missing from this?
What the fuck?
Hold on, though. I figured it out, yo.
That's wild, guys.
That's
Like,
wild in America. Bro, there are states in this country that the legal age of consent is 16 and 17 years old, right?
Right.
We're assuming that she did it because he was being a pedophile. That might not be true over there.
Yeah, it might just be the judge.
It might just literally be she was hating because the young bitch was getting dick.
I mean, not hating. You can't call that hating. That's her husband.
That's her husband. But you know what I mean? Like, it might be literally, like, it might not, like, we're looking at it
might
from...
just be an act of the matter of her heart. Like, you cheated on
Yeah,
me, period.
we're looking at it. We're looking at it as
pedophilia.
as extra, and it's like we don't know what the age of consent is.
Because I heard Pablo
in
used to,
America
do
is
that.
16.
They said Pablo was
15. Ain't over there.
Pablo was doing it.
Well, you know they
When
all
he
do.
was all out in the running.
Niggas got 3,000 kids.
Yeah,
You know how that go.
shit crazy.
Like,
it wasn't just a funny topic to me. I thought it was actually kind of striking.
but I hate hearing about people get like. I remember the Bobbits.
like,
Lorena
yeah,
Bobbitt.
like she flushed my man shit down the toilet. Like you ain't doing nothing.
But
with this.
so how I'm bailing you out and calling
That's
lawyers?
what I'm saying. My
distraught.
life is over forever.
I'm
I don't
upstairs
got
in
my
a
peace.
fucking.
I'm not a man anymore. Like that's crazy.
I'm in
and
a
I
house
gotta
like
pay
this.
for your bills and all that. Shit, I don't know what you call that, love and loyalty. Well, I don't know. Shit.
He probably said, you know what? I might as well do all this for her. I'm about to offer myself anyway.
Do they got kids? That's the good question.
That's the thing, too. Well, you found the article. Kay, what do you think?
Yeah, I want to know what Kay thinks about this.
Right.
What do I think about this?
Yes.
Do you think it's justifiable?
The camera's on you, Blue.
No, I don't. I'm not a person that in any sort of circumstance thinks that it's justifiable to cut off somebody's penis. Like, no.
Or violence at all?
I mean,
I
I'm
thought
not
she
going to
was
say
gonna
that
go
it's not
violent.
justifiable to say
She didn't go
violence.
violence at all, right? I thought she was going violence.
To get violent, she said to cut.
She
so
said,
you
no, I
cool with
didn't
fucking
say
a
that.
nigga up, just not to cut off his joint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need that later.
If you're
I need that.
if
I
you're
might get over
fucking
this.
a 15-year-old, you deserve to get fucked up. Let's be clear.
What if
That's
the
not fair
age
to
of
say.
consent in that town is 13?
I don't give a shit. You deserve to get fucked up.
All right, so if a woman get caught cheating, you come in the house, you a man, you get caught in your house, come in the house, and your wife got a dick in her mouth. Do you deserve to get
Can
beat
I
up?
cut off some lips or a titty
No,
or
no, no,
something?
no, 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 no. So it's not that he was cheating. That's not the problem. It's the pedophilia.
Oh, okay.
Let me be very clear.
Pedophilia is attached to the law.
No, 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 no. No.
It is.
It is, but it isn't. Like, if you are... He looked like he is at least 35. At that point, like, come on,
And
you
a
know
lot
what the
of
fuck
cultures,
you're doing.
in a lot of cultures, that's an arranged marriage.
Yeah, I'm not condoning that though. I understand where Sammie's coming from when you
that's
say
an
in
arranged
U.S.
marriage.
Yeah.
She is a virgin. She is untouched, and you give me 5 bulls.
She ain't untouched anymore. But, no, in all...
That's an arranged marriage.
Now, let me be clear. If you're asking me if you walk in on somebody cheating, do you...
Chop chop.
Are you
chop,
allowed
chop, chop
to
style,
fuck them
chopper
up
style.
if they're not underage?
Me love chop chop.
Chill, bro.
I think every action deserves a reaction, and you need to know who you're dealing with. So, if I were to ever, God forbid, cheat, I know I'm getting fucked up.
Why the camera spin?
We about to go fucking viral.
Why did the camera just spin?
But God, I would never, ever.
Oh man, this is a perfect
ever.
segue,
No, but keep it G though, right?
isn't it?
No, listen, right?
Speaking of getting your ass whipped by your spouse.
But hold on. This is real. That's crazy. But this is real. And we gotta get to the battle before we get to that.
Yeah, that's
gonna
cool.
be
I'm
long.
just fucking around.
But hold
This
on,
shit's
no,
funny
no,
as
that was a
hell.
good segue. But think about this, right? When you was a young man, you did some wild shit with women, right? As a grown man, imagine being in another man's bed as a grown man.
This is what I'm saying, right?
Like, bro.
No, listen. I've been in fathers' houses. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking with your daughter and all that.
Yeah, that's different.
But I'm not directly, knowingly,
Right.
knowing
Right.
you have a man
I found out by accident one
and
time.
he has entry to the place.
I found out by accident.
and
one
I'm
time.
coming in there to fuck you. No, I'm not doing that. I've never done that as a young boy or an adult.
I found out by
I'm
accident.
just not with putting myself in a compromising position.
No.
Fuck if I got the tool or not, and that's stupid. It doesn't make sense.
I literally went home with it. She wasn't like no one night, like I knew her, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I just bought the new crib and all of that.
You
I
was
don't
feeling
know a nigga put a down payment on her crib.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That feel like he got rights to the access to that crib.
Right.
I'm buying her story that she done did her boss up.
And you ain't thinking too much into it. 'Cause
Yeah.
you trying to bomb.
I don't find out till 3 in the morning that a nigga got rights to this space.
Right.
When he probably leaving somewhere off his bullshit,
After
coming
you
down
already
off
laid
his
up and all that, comfortable.
nigga.
Yeah.
You want me to go to the door? Or you gonna go to the door?
Oh wow.
Was my question.
Where's the back door?
No, was no outlet in the was an alleyway with no outlet.
Yeah, you was tweaking. You
No,
was
but I
tweaking
was heavy.
On phone. Okay. But
So my question was, are you gonna go to the door? Cause you know they put the extra what's the name on the joint where it's like even if I got the key, I can't.
no,
Yeah.
bitch, you gonna go to the door and tell that man what you was doing
No, she
or
went-
not
she
or
went-
whatever you gonna do.
She wouldn't
But,
handle it, but she
yeah.
scared the shit out of herself while she was making the decision. Cause I started putting my shit on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the door,
No, I'm shit.
and I was.
I'm
young
letting
one.
her put herself. I'm letting her go to the door, and I'm playing
No,
Mission
no,
Impossible
no,
after that.
no. He sound
I'm
like
getting out.
he sound like the fireman. If you don't get down there soon, this door is opening
Oh,
regardless.
yeah, he tweaking. Yeah.
He in full bag.
Listen, at that point, right? At this point we gotta say to the young men coming out, please don't crash out over some buns.
This is what I'm saying.
Like niggas do that all the time,
Bro.
and end up being on the news
He'd have been in a bad
over some
space.
cheeks. It was a rapper recently got caught up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy came to the crib throwing that shit, killed the boy.
Atlanta.
That shit's sad, bro.
No, but
It's
yeah.
gonna be a million. No disrespect to the females, but it's a million buns out here. And after
ain't
you
worth it.
die, them buns still gonna be getting cracked after you die. So,
My youngin,
like, chill, please.
I got a direct story. My youngin fought a nigga over another chick. Boy got the best of it. They was both tow truck drivers, right? Boy got the best
Tow
of
truck
it.
drivers get in the shit. That's called wreck chasing.
They
They
get
be strapped and all that.
but they get all that.
Yeah.
So they get into it. They rumble over the chick. Homie fuck him up. He get back to his truck. He run the nigga over 3 times.
Damn.
He go to jail. Homie die. He in jail waiting trial. 3 months later, she got a whole nigga she publicizing on Facebook.
Wow.
She just lost 2. And they was both dealing with her. They wasn't admirers.
So again, my
It
disclaimer
ain't worth it.
to the young men:
It ain't worth it.
please don't crash out over buns,
It ain't worth it. It's the scariest shit I ever seen,
because
yo.
they are out there,
And
and
I
they will
told
forever
you,
be out there.
I know who the other nigga was, but the one nigga was my young nigga. And even though I know he was loose, that hurt.
That's one thing I'm gonna tell my
That
son. Man.
hurt. And it ain't nothing I could do for him after that.
Please don't crash over no buns.
Nah. My mom told me that young. She said these floozies will get you killed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into what you got coming up real quick before we get into the deep conversations, man.
Oh man, you know, regular shit, man. It's your boy C Cash. You already know.
Call your folk in.
Oh yeah, you want me to hit up Bigger?
Yeah, man. Let's
My nigga
do
Poe?
the whole. Let's run the whole play. I'll give you my mic if you need it.
Let me see. I don't think so.
See what we can do. We tapping in, bro. I just want to, if we could possibly do it the right way, let's do it.
That's cool.
Cause we didn't plan for this, but it's my shit. Figure it out. Nigga ain't got his hair done. What's up?
He don't got no hair.
Ain't get the fresh baldy. Shot past the mall. Shoot a little ball. All of my bitches in one telly. Oh, my bad.
At the same time,
Spread it out on different floors.
let's call his phone. See if
And
that
I'm going
works.
to play Lotto.
For what?
Even though I ain't going to be here tomorrow. So what?
When I was close to the ledge, I'd probably be in the.
bed
with a bad Spanish mommy playing.
Between my legs.
Now I'm off to smoke one of them
The
dreads
feds.
to get that bitch from 89 and gave us up
Up
to
to
the
the
feds.
feds.
To her mama, wrote her a note, we ain't close.
Close.
Hey, the boyfriend swap
Put
one in his throat. Fuck around and sniff an ounce, bro. Bust the full pause.
Nigga busy.
Oh man,
It's all
anyway,
good.
look.
Go ahead. We tried.
You already know. Shout out to Southside Poe. That's what I was just calling. Yeah, this gonna be one of them ones, man. C Cash versus Kush from Maryland. Kush, I just want to say one thing about Kush. You know, dude is moving around. matter of fact, me, you, and another couple of my homies. Matter of fact, me, you, Johnny Lace, and my boy Don. We had slid out the Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I had a on-beat battle out there. He was there cooking that night. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like shout out to him.
Yeah.
He doing this thing. You know what I mean? He from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's up? You know what I'm saying?
What's up with the rest of the
I'm gonna
event,
fry
though?
you.
This May 26th.
May 26th.
It's where?
It's gonna be OTR. It's gonna be Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be at Hub 13. Let me pull up the flyer real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this
Because
to
I
you,
seen your
K.
graphics. I ain't see the whole joint.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to K. So she
First
can
big
throw
battle I heard, right?
What, for me?
No, the first big card I think was part of the promo.
Oh yeah, this is a big card for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big card.
That's why I wanted to try to tap in with
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to send it to K.
Because if this is something that's major, then
I just sent it.
maybe,
Oh,
you
it's still
know.
rolling. But yeah, they got Bow versus Swamp. Matter of fact, she about to have it. They got. I'll read it anyway. They got Bow versus Swamp, Bandit Montana versus Authentic, Dose Stacks versus Dot, Ella the Man versus The Saga, Tyrant Fly versus K Walker, Rio 28 versus Outlaw, Pac-Man Meeks versus Savage, C-Cash versus Kush, Clutch Time versus Roach.com, and Finks versus Majin Q. May
You know what's
26th.
crazy? I like all of them battles, except I don't know the people under you, and I'm mad that you the one that come right before them.
I mean,
We gotta
you know,
fix that.
I'm on my way, man.
And that's not their fault. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's how they structured the battle. You know what I mean?
Working.
How they structured the card. But my battle gonna generate my energy. I mean, regardless.
But I think that if everybody shows up, which has been a thing in battle rap lately,
Mm-hmm.
if everybody shows up, there's a lot of energy on this card.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. If everybody has a great night, yeah.
Yeah, like you talking about
Swamp.
Dose Stacks versus
Wow.
Dot. I don't know who Dose Stacks is, right?
Yeah, I seen him battle before.
But I'm figuring he decent, right?
He one of the guys from over there that they respect or whatever from their hood.
Dot is all energy, all delivery.
The Reach guy.
Reach guy. Like that's fun, right? Ella the Mayor versus the Saga, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Bandit Montana, authentic.
Right.
Anybody, I don't know who Bow is, but Swamp is lit right now.
Bow was the guy that just battled Jers.
Oh, that's the nigga Jerz just beat.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So shout out to you. K Walker, I'm always gonna support, right?
Yeah, K Walker. You know who Tyrant Fly is? That's the guy I battled from over there.
All right. Cool. I don't know who Rio 28, but I
Rio
like,
28 is the guy that's always at Gates of the Garden hosting.
Oh my
Dreadlocks
man,
with the tooth.
Yep, I know exactly who you talking
No shade, Rio.
about. No, shout out to Rio. Shout out to Rio. He literally he's hospitable.
I'll
He's
fuck you up too though, Rio.
Oh, get busy.
You know that.
Get busy. But I like this card, yo. I like this card a lot.
Just shout out to OTR, man. They upstart in Battle League and they trying to do their thing on a bigger scale. And you know they had to redo this whole card. So I mean, I just hope it do the best it can and everything be cool.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret though. Probably not gonna be on this one, yo.
Yeah, it's the guy birthday.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
give a big hand.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think the fact that it's on your birthday
I should
makes
go.
it better for me to kill.
Yeah, kill something for me, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I just shit something for
Are
me.
you ready, Cash?
I said the CM. I say no, I ain't even gonna do that on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This shit'll go crazy right now.
You've
Like,
been
yeah, I was
battling
wrong.
every other week, so like, are you?
Nah,
ready?
my last month I had 4 battles scheduled.
Right.
Kind of over scheduled myself, but 2 of them didn't happen. So I'm definitely fully prepared for this one. I've been like waiting to get back in the ring. It's like I'm almost made myself look forward to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got some shit. And this guy that I had the battle, I actually handpicked him. Like Poe called me and was like, "Yo, who you want?" He like, "I'm putting you on this card," because he had me booked a while back last year, and the card never went through. So he like, "Who you want?" I'm like, "Give me the Bull Kush," because me and him kept having static, and I like the fact because I had reached out to some leagues over there in his town, Baltimore, DC, shit like that, and they was trying to set the battle. But Kush, he was like, "I don't want to battle him in my hometown." He's like, "And I don't want to battle him in Philly." You know what I mean? He like, "Let's do it somewhere neutral, where it make more sense at." And
you know, this
Even
is where
though
we
Trenton
landed.
is 20 minutes away, but whatever, bro.
40, but yeah.
I mean, depends where you at.
I mean, you know, he picked his poison, man. You won't go one round with the boy.
You go to Trenton in the Benz, it take 25 minutes. Anyway, I don't care if it's
And
pouring
then we
down
got
raining.
so after that we got Gate to the Garden again, June 8th. I'm supposed to be battling ball status. It was supposed to go down on Bill card on the Audacity card.
Right.
That he did, the 2-day card he did, but it didn't go down. Shout out to ball status. I think he had a complication with his child, so yeah, I mean we gonna get that in on June 8th. And then on June 29th I got K Shark TV Promotions out in New York. You know what I mean? Shout out to him.
Yeah.
And shout out to fucking iBattle, man. Waiting for my shit to drop. I know it's about to drop next because I see the order. I mean, I'm supposed to, they gonna drop that battle with me and Big Rel from over there.
Mm-hmm.
So tune in to iBattle YouTube if you don't have, you know, that, subscribe or, you know.
Whatever.
And go ahead and grab that app too because I'm definitely gonna be on there. You know what I mean? Me and Lex Luthor got a, you know, good relationship. We spoke. He told me he liked everything I was doing. So it's
Lex,
definitely
pull
gonna happen.
up.
Yeah, let's get Lex up here and let's get Dre up here. I was just thinking that.
Let's get Dre up here too.
Yeah, why
Let's
not?
do it. Let's have some fun, man. Let's promote each other, man. Let's have some fun. I'm with it. I'm with all of that. If y'all support my boy, I'm here.
Yeah, same here. You
I'm here. Don't come on no crumb shit. You will get rolled out this bitch. Let's get into the Urban Elegance Awards and then we're gonna get into some deep shit, man. Since we got announcements, I want Kay to open this one up. She do so good at explaining what's going on. I think I gotta go shopping for this one, yo.
Go shopping? Oh yeah, for your outfit.
I don't know, like, you know how you be having shit, but it might be wrinkled, and you don't want to put in the cleaners.
You don't iron your shit?
I don't like ironing, and I need to get another steamer. A lot of my shit needs a steamer.
Okay.
I buy quality shit.
All right. So
I like that.
Urban Elegance Awards are coming up this weekend on May 25th,
definitely are elegant.
Saturday. If you did not know, please get to know this is a celebration of Black excellence and brilliance, and SippinWitSammie is an honoree. Give yourself a big hand.
A big hand.
Thank you.
Elegance. For elegance and exquisiteness. And you just gave me the finger.
You just stepped on everything she just said it was worth.
I
Go
did
ahead,
not
Kay.
step on it.
Kay, you finish. Go ahead.
It's elegance.
So this event,
This nigga's crazy.
this is the second year or third year, I believe.
Yeah.
That this event has been going on. Shout out to Tweet with Concrete
I know.
Moguls. This event is a beautiful celebration of a nationwide, actually, bringing together a bunch of wonderful Black entrepreneurs and just celebrating everything that they have going on and everything that they have to share. It's a great networking event. And if you haven't already, please do get your tickets, and we will see you there.
I just want to say humbly, I just appreciate all of the recognition. And this is an award ceremony full of people that I'm always honored to be in a room with, not even knowing who's going to be in the room. And that's like a blessed position, like to be excited about something that's not like, oh, it's going to be jumping in there. Like, no, I'm going to go meet some people and show some people some love.
Yeah, facts.
Like, that's the energy. Like, I'm so excited about it. That's why I said I might have to go shopping, because I know that one thing that me and my homie City said a while ago, when we be like, damn, I don't got nothing to wear, that mean we ain't got nothing we want to wear. We always got something to wear.
Yeah.
But when you excited about something and you've been doing that for so long, it's like, you know what? This one I might put something together for.
Yeah, you want to feel.
Because that's how excited I am about
Walking
being in the
looking like
room
new
with
money.
them people, man. And I'm still a fly guy at the end of the day, but it's not even like that, like for everything, because we got enough in the closet.
Right.
But for this, I really get excited about it. I'm really juiced up about it. I'm always honored to be invited in the first place, but to be an honoree every time or however often I am, it's like, man, y'all have no idea what it's like to be somebody that just wanted to put light on motherfuckers in the right way, and to be considered amongst some people that I consider elite whether I knew
No,
about them
that's
or didn't.
fire.
Like
No,
that's
no bullshit.
fire.
That's
bro.
super fire, bro.
That's everything, and I'm gonna drink to that.
Yeah,
and I'm
for
gonna give
sure.
a round of applause
For
to Tweet.
sure. Do it.
And I got something for you. I didn't make the housewarming, but I got your gift. I got your gift, baby. Now, either you want to do before we do what it do?
Because we're about to.
Oh, fool. Oh, I did see this too. I saw this morning. Or whenever morning.
I
it
was
hit.
watching it when I went to bed. That's what's crazy. Nigga, I be on it.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea, bro. This shit turn you into a different demon.
Nah, I be on it anyway because of the battle rap shit.
No, but like,
When you trying to find everything to talk about, you already know.
imagine when you be going to bed and you be like, I don't want to watch this shit
No, 'cause
because
that
I'm about to go
witch
to
shit
bed,
just struck
and then
my
you be
mind.
like, but I gotta go live tomorrow. I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I be having to take the
That
take
whole
the hit.
cow shit just came up in my head. Like, oh shit, that's a whole can of worms I could have opened up.
But go ahead.
Type shit.
Ready?
I got
Yeah.
more battles though. Give me-
Kate, this is the perfect thing. Kate gotta introduce this for sure.
All right. So yesterday, we got news that there was a helicopter crash in the northwest part of Iran.
Stone Cold Kobe shit.
It was part of a 3 helicopter envoy. This
They had a
particular
caravan of helicopters.
this particular helicopter was carrying the president of Iran,
And?
Ibrahim Raisi, as well as the foreign minister, Hassan Amir Abadahian. Sorry. And unfortunately, they both passed. As well as many other notable officials, some of the people that they were speaking with. So before we move any further, I do just want to say rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
To all of them, everybody who was lost, and give a moment of silence to their families. You know, can't even imagine what they're dealing with.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
great, thank you.
Your moment of silence is so much faster than mine. You never mind. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I'm with you.
Yeah. So
I actually have an actual count for moment of silences, but it's cool.
what a lot of people don't realize is that while Iran's leader that died is named president, they also have something that is called supreme leader.
Yep.
So their president is not actually the top person in charge. The supreme leader is the one in charge. However, the president is the next one in the line of succession.
Exactly.
So
Which
this
is confusing for our people.
This is the equivalent to us losing a vice president. Which you can only imagine. Like, the vice president does take on a lot of responsibilities in the U.S. government. They kind of take on what the president doesn't specialize in typically.
But in this case, there's an above and a below.
Yeah.
There's somebody that's already ahead of them, and there's somebody that's already in line.
Yeah. So in the grand scheme of the government succession, everything will still end up in proper order. They will have an election to determine the next president. That election will happen within a certain amount of days.
God willing.
Yeah.
Because a lot gets shifting. You know how this go.
Yeah.
Political times, and when you cut the head off, or what's presumed to be part of the head, things get weird. So hopefully, blessings to all of them, yo.
So, to catch people up, if you're not familiar with like Middle Eastern politics in general,
Right.
Iran is a country that we as Americans have had a lot of economic sanctions against in recent years, which has actually crippled their economy. This is one of those countries that we have, like, in the Middle Eastern wars, we have painted them as one of our enemies.
That's a fact.
So, on the other hand, this country has also been relatively stable in terms of the Arab Spring and some of the uprisings that were happening back during those times. However, that's not necessarily to say one thing or the other. All that to say, their government has been in place for quite some time, unlike some of these other places with a very new regime.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a devastating loss for the Iranian people, I'm sure. Whichever way you land, like, nobody wants to see this type of crash happen or this way of going out.
And we still don't, like, we've heard a lot of things that was due to geography and fog and the same things that they said about Kobe's situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there may be a further investigation.
Yeah. Like it could be some type of foul play.
You a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I just want the best. I hope that everything is as it seems. Exactly.
That's
I want everything to be as it seems, so that we could, you know, as a nation, because I'm a peopler. That we can help them figure it out and they can figure it out themselves.
She said that it was an enemy. I was like, oh shit.
It's like weird, bro.
Yeah.
It started making stuff sound crazy, and it's like
all of a sudden, if
this is a reality though.
The Bloods just happen to get
had a low.
Yeah.
The drop is the drop.
Yeah, like
right.
It might have been the Crips, like.
Right. So it's like it's wild, and I just pray for them, and I want everybody to I know one thing that happens no matter what point of the top of the chain things happen at. When you lose somebody, shit gets shifty. Shit gets shifty, and people start trying to overthrow things in other countries that's not ours.
That's a fact.
And we've seen it happen in this country. So nobody's above it. So I just, you know, my bad, okay? That's all absolutely. I can say about that.
Absolutely.
I don't subscribe to be a professional, but I keep up with more than people would assume I do. So
do I.
Presidential debates is where you want to go?
Yeah.
Go ahead, do it.
All right. So, interestingly, in political news, President Biden and former President Trump have agreed to 2 presidential debates coming up this summer.
45 bitch ass. Oh, my bad.
So the first one will be held on June 27th.
45 bitch ass.
In Atlanta, which is one of the key battleground. Georgia is one of the key battleground states in the presidential election. Always is. As well as Pennsylvania. But it's interesting to hear that these 2 have agreed to debate. One of the things that did come out about the debates is that there will be no audience at the first debate. All that means is there will be nobody to kind of cheer on or interrupt any of the questions that the moderator is asking. Everybody else that's in there will just be part of the production crew. I'm curious to think what your thoughts are, considering that Biden and Trump have both accepted this idea.
Spin it to me, because I want to give a little more perspective, right? Trump has run around for a long time claiming that Biden was afraid to debate him. But the reality that, you know, his audience doesn't care about is last time they debated, Biden won 2 debates versus Trump in real time, right? The debates that Trump has, quote unquote, won have been in situations where he was able to ignore the question and overtalk people, cut people off, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, be rude and all that.
And
like it's a face off or some shit. That
yeah, like he was acting like it's battle rap.
Yeah,
and a lot of his audience liked that. So what happens is this time around, Biden actually stepped up and challenged him. He countered the challenge.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm not bitching. I actually would love to do it, and I'll do it twice." And this is not based on my stature, my excitement about it. My excitement about it is we've been left at pick bad or worse for a long time. And the party that seems to be, quote unquote, on the good side doesn't fight hard enough for the people that are fighting for them.
Yeah.
So when you get this old man that's like, no, I'm with it. Let's talk our shit.
Yeah.
But let's take out the foolishness.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we get Olympic testing before we get in this ring.
Let's make this like
let's make this
like court.
Yeah, let's keep it decent.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need 1,000 extra miles and 800 of them is yours. Let's make sure that it runs this way. But I just think that we would be at a disadvantage to not acknowledge that Biden and his people know or feel like if they get a equal platform, old man versus old man, which is no, that's part of this.
Yeah.
That's part of this. We talking about who's sharp, who falls asleep,
right.
who lies. That's what they talk about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They talk about that amongst each other, right?
Hey, you another ass old
So
dickhead.
what's gonna happen
That's
is
what they gonna do.
we gonna see who's more worried about hype and who knows more about facts and who
Yeah.
cares more about the people.
Yeah.
And Biden thinks that that's his strong suit. So I just wanted to implement that because I don't want it to be missed that Trump did what he always does. 45 did what he always does, which is ran around and said, he's scared to debate me to make people forget that he lost the last two.
Yeah.
So what Biden is actually doing right now is saying,
Conquering that.
let's do two again.
Yeah. Back to back.
That's what we love, right? That's what we into. So I just wanted to, like, as much as we don't
I'm
really
with
get
this shit.
political,
Biden
realize
basically
that this
saying,
still,
I'm with this shit.
this still ties into what we into.
Yeah.
This is like, oh shit, nigga about to drop another record. This is
Right.
exciting.
Nah,
if you
but
give a fuck.
If the president start dropping diss tracks, I'm done. I'm like,
Well, that's what a debate
I'm
is.
completely moving to a third
No,
world
bro.
country.
A debate, the commercials leading up to
Yeah, I know.
elections.
They be
That's
having
all
my
they
type of
doing.
shit.
They dropping fours,
They be
eights,
having
and
troll videos.
4s, 8s, and 16s. And you gotta watch it before you watch Barney with your daughter.
That shit control the whole media.
Like, bro, y'all killing me.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I hate election season on YouTube. I be trying to do research.
Yeah.
Y'all be trying to brainwash me.
Yup.
And I'm a marketing major. I know that if you get thirsty, you see blue enough, you think Pepsi.
Yeah.
But that's something that's way above and beyond what y'all understanding is. And that's why I don't overdo
It's
it. with
programming.
that's why I don't overdo
It's
it with what I
fucking
do.
mind control.
Yeah, I don't try to do that to y'all. But I'm a real one. I know how to push all those buttons. It's focus groups. I know who to study to make sure that I get $1 million worth of research. I'm different.
That's crazy.
Think about it.
Yeah.
If somebody's at the top of the chain and they have a platform, how much money did they take to put into that platform? If I could mimic that at my level and I don't have to get all those focus groups and designers,
Yeah.
I'm ahead.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm ahead $50,000 for $2,500
Cause I didn't. Yeah. I ain't put it out.
because I wasn't tripping. I said this is what I need to get that done. Now I might not scan the same way they do, but if anybody ever pay attention to my situation, it's gonna look legit,
Right.
right?
Facts.
All right, I'm just talking business. My bad.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We need
That's
to hear
what I
that type
do.
shit.
That's what I do. No more U.S. Panda. What the fuck?
Panda.
Yo, I just missed what's the name
So-
birthday party.
Who?
They wanted me to go to Fresher birthday party.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I skipped it. I had to go to work the next day. Shout out to me being a grown up. I used to would never do
I would have
that.
called in like, yo,
Bro, I used to would just go to work.
I can't stop shitting.
No, I told my job today. I said, y'all keep cutting up. I'm gonna throw up on camera and walk out this bitch.
Hey, listen, I'm in a good mind state of working. I want to be there, but
I ain't
just
even
can't.
tell my boss. I told
Every
my
time I go,
My
anywhere.
coworker was like, yo, I got you until I'm not here no more. I said, it's cool. If they act crazy, I'm going to just walk out the room on camera and throw up on camera and walk out.
You gonna puke yourself like too drunk
Not too drunk.
on purpose type junk?
I'm sick. I don't know what's going on. I need to go get checked up. I don't need to be here. I might be contagious. Like, what are you talking
See, if
about?
you had a kid, it'd be easier.
No, that shit get burnt out too.
Are you ready now?
We just talking.
If you had somebody
Okay.
with a kid on the way, it'd be easier.
We just talking. We under K
So-
rule.
I'm just saying, I've done it a
No,
lot.
let K do her thing.
I never said nothing bad though.
You good.
The last zoo in the U.S. is set to let go of their 4 pandas this fall.
How the fuck did you find this out?
Because I know things.
Like, who was looking to see the panda population? K.
No, this is a very important thing in foreign politics. So,
What?
if you didn't know,
All right.
pandas are all on loan from the Chinese government.
Wow.
The reason that we no longer have pandas in any zoo in the U.S. is because of relations with the Chinese government have gotten to the point where they have decided to pull all of their panda loans.
You need to leave.
That's crazy.
The last
shit
4
going on.
pandas. I know.
So U.S. is in debt, basically.
We had these pandas
Yo,
for
everybody.
quite some time. We actually had them for more than 3 decades, since 1987 or so.
Before you was it?
And then they've also breeded while they've been in the U.S. So everybody, all of those pandas are going back to China.
So even the offspring is like, no, they came from our net.
Oh yeah, even their offspring are absolutely Chinese pandas.
Ownership, yeah.
So no more pandas at any zoo. You will no longer be able to see a panda in person here in the U.S.
So you gotta go to fucking China to see a panda.
No, I got a different take on all this shit.
What's your take?
This shit just like museums, yo. Stop taking people's shit, making a spectacle out of it, and acting like it's supposed to be there. Them motherfuckers ain't comfortable over here. They not ain't natural habitat. Like the same shit that fucked up SeaWorld.
I ain't gonna lie, I took my daughter to the zoo and the animals look sedated.
Bro, you ain't feel different looking at that as an adult?
Yeah, very much.
Now, she don't dig it. She's close to her, and that's cool.
Yeah.
For her development and her understanding that, like, no, this is a real thing. It's not something on a picture.
I like the aquarium better than the zoo.
Because it feels more natural.
It's more lively.
But it depends on what you're looking at in the aquarium. Because once it gets past a certain size, and we know a lot of reptiles grow to the size of their environment, which means if they're in a smaller environment, they won't grow as fast, which is not natural. Because the ocean is big as fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
But animals definitely look high, like in zoos, like now.
Because they're sedated. It's in the meat. It's the same shit they give you in the cafeteria. It's the pipeline from school to prison. It's the same food.
State shit, yeah.
I just think it's interesting how petty governments are that they play with pandas. Like,
We talking about bears though. Like at the end of the day, what reserves the right to y'all have this kind of bear in your country for people to walk up and say, "Hey"?
Is the fact that Americans would pay money for that shit.
Like you gotta realize, like that's
They got
asshole.
zoos in China.
You can't bring fruit back from another country because you might bring another insect. But we can have a whole nother thing that's not natural to this because we figured out a dollar amount attached to it.
Do they have zoos in China though?
Yes, they have zoos everywhere.
That's where they're being transferred to.
And different zoos are way different. Like a Chinese zoo is nothing like the Bronx Zoo. You know what I'm saying? The Philadelphia Zoo.
All of the pandas that have left the U.S. in recent years have gone directly back to China.
Remember when white tigers was a thing?
Yeah.
I like animals. I like regular ones.
Albino tigers.
Well, I do got a thing about monkeys. I like monkeys. I would actually like to own a monkey one day.
My uncle had one.
In a different like country, maybe. Like in Puerto Rico, you can have them.
No, like my uncle had a chimp.
Yeah. I would like. That's the only different animal I would actually like to keep. Other than that,
Okay, John was
I like
different.
dogs and cats and shit.
Tiffany and Ashley dad was different, yo. He had a chimp.
Did he teach the monkey how to do shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to have the monkey for. Not really like no diabolical shit. It's just like a bond.
But every monkey throws shit at people.
Cool.
All right.
You just gotta teach him how to do it.
All right. Until you rip your face off.
He gonna rip your face? Did he rip your uncle face off?
No, that's not how that happened. He had to get rid of it because of my grandmother. But there was a lady that actually had a monkey that she thought that she civilized and she used to sleep in the same bed with. And one night he woke up and ripped the fucking face off.
Yeah, that's not how I would. I don't even move like that with regular like dogs and cats. I wouldn't do that with no fucking monkey.
MTG versus Crockett.
That ass dude. Why would you say that? Like,
No, I'm just telling you,
that
this
was
shit
just
is,
real graphic and random. Like,
bro, I be knowing a lot. It's not good to me. I be trying to let it
like,
out so I don't
do I
got
look
never
like the
say
type of
anything.
nigga that's gonna let the monkey sleep in the
I
bed
don't
with me
think
and my
people-
girl?
I don't think people
Like,
realize.
the type of shit is you?
I'm somebody that knows so much random shit that once I say it on this platform, I'm good. I don't gotta say it no more.
You crazy as hell.
It's in the universe. My bad.
All right.
MTG versus Crockett. I want you to introduce this one. This is hilarious.
So,
Did you hear about this?
this past Thursday's
learning.
House Oversight Committee hearing went a little off the rails
A little.
after Marjorie Taylor Greene launched an attack on the personal appearance of Representative Jasmine Crockett.
Inside the
So-
courtroom?
Yes.
Yes.
bro. There's audio and video.
Yo, let's get it.
She went at her eyelashes. But go ahead.
Yes.
Yo.
So she said that she was having trouble reading because of her fake eyelashes. And then Crockett replied with a critique of the
She's turning into
bleached
Tay-Rock.
blonde, badly built butch body.
Yo.
She's turning into Tay-Rock.
That bad body bitch.
Yeah, she turned into Tay-Rock, bro, in court. She literally hit her with a Tay.
You
No,
big
read it
body
again.
bitch.
Read it again, because you stumbled through it. Hold on.
Where tell you rock shit at? I'm about to play that.
Bleach blonde, bad built, butch body.
Bro, that's bars in a courtroom.
Yeah.
And when it's accurate, when you can look at Shorty and be like, yeah.
Yo.
Go ahead,
that's
Kay.
crazy.
My bad.
I get everything she's saying.
This is so exciting to me.
Bleach mind, badly built, butch bot. It's like, damn, that's crazy.
bars. Like,
That's like saying,
mind you, that was on the fly. That wasn't written. That was like, oh, you threw a shot at me? Wait till I get another chance. And
she
as
shoulda
soon as
said
they
bots,
open her
too. It would've
mic,
been crazy, like
as
a
soon as
triple
they open her mic, she gave her 8 B's.
bleach mind, badly
That's
built,
crazy.
botch, butch,
Bro, she a poet.
botch, butch body.
She a poet. Bro, we didn't even know she had
That
a
was
hand.
fire.
You didn't even know she had a hand. You need her to write. We gonna get her to write a hook.
Oh man, you funny as
But
hell.
go ahead, Kat.
So then, like most things, this continued over onto Twitter, where, of course, Representative Jasmine Crockett
I'm getting a hook
defended
for
her
Cash.
claims, and she ended up doubling down after more comments from MGT. Jasmine Crockett then said that she was playing a racist trope by commenting on the eyelashes or fake nails, basically saying she's oh so ghetto. It's buying into a basic trope, racist trope.
She said that she was wrong for saying something about her eyelashes.
She's saying that when she pointed out what she pointed out, she was literally laying into the things that her base uses against our women as like this is what makes them not. And what's crazy is, as much as she's wrong for doing that in that state, that's what I try to explain to a lot of people. Like, these white girls are really flattered that y'all want to be so much like them, yo. And they're going to find a way to throw it in your face the same way as that other community has started doing to y'all. Y'all have to stand up on your own beauty the same way that this young lady did. She handled it the right way because what she did, when she threw those shots, because I want to put it in context, when she said her rebuttal, she was asking a question. She was asking, okay, so you just heard this lady come at me for something physical. How far are we allowed to go? For instance, if I call her a BBBBBBBBBBSBBB, what does that sound like to you? Would you stop me for saying that about her? That's what she was saying when she said it. And the funny thing is, when she said what she said about the blonde, he said, "Excuse me, what?" Like he wanted her to repeat it. It was too fly for him.
Yeah.
It was too fly for him. She's funny. But this is happening on what floor, Kay?
This is on the freaking committee floor, committee hearing,
Like they getting into like
a house committee meeting.
they housewives now. This love and hip hop.
That's my problem with this.
This is like ghetto as shit.
It got.
But they let MGT talk so much shit for so long that it got here.
And to be fair, MGT is fucking crazy. So she gets under my skin. I could only imagine having to work with her.
Right.
However, I'm not saying anything against the way that Representative Crockett responded, but the way that this looks to the outside people because of MGT's actions, it just makes it look like women don't belong here because this is what you're catfighting about is your looks instead of actually arguing about what the
About
policies
some
are.
real shit, yeah.
That's a good point because part of this, and let's be for real, right, is that the reason that women have been able to put in a be put in a certain box in a certain pay grade for a long time is because they don't deserve to be bosses because they're too emotional.
Right.
She can't be president because she's too emotional. She's gonna push the button because somebody stepped on her high heels. That's how they've been able to paint this. I'm not saying I agree with it, but a lot of the times when we see people in these positions and they start displaying this, it's the same way as if a black man does some crazy shit. It represents all of them, and that's whether the woman is white or black.
Yep.
In this instance.
Yep.
But if it's a black woman, then it's just a different demographic. But either way, when you have a white woman that's stooping low versus a black woman that's meeting her where she's at, then everybody gets to pick a horse. Right? So you still wind up in the same situation. That makes sense? Did I overstate that? Did I say something crazy? No, but like that's what's happening now. And that's what's weird because y'all keep letting this woman hit everybody below the belt. And somebody knew that who she was getting in the ring with. And came in the ring
for them to strike back.
and came in the ring with a rebuttal and said, you know what? I'm going to do something that they not going to be able to charge me for because you would have to charge her too.
Yeah, fact.
You let her get away with it. I'm trying to understand how far the boundaries go.
Yeah,
That's what she did.
yeah, basically.
If you want to break it down to brass tacks,
So,
am I
so
saying
before I
anything
say
crazy?
anything, before I rap,
Yeah, before I get the rest of this off,
what can I say?
what is too much? What is too much?
Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy.
I know
man.
I'm not supposed to put hands on nobody, but how many times I get to get smacked, baby boy? Punched in the back of my neck, baby boy. Before I smack somebody one time and then I looked at it as bad guy.
Yeah. I get that shit all the time, bro. I'm just learning to duck that shit now.
Such is life, man.
That's why I did shit like, walk you out the bar. Come on, we going home, Sammy.
All right.
I used to be the nut ass bull to go crazy,
I see what you did there, and I don't want to meet you there, so we just gonna move along because you gonna nigga.
Bro, stop swinging at me with them little ass arms.
All right.
Joints.
I think it's time. Is it time?
Let's talk about that altercation because we don't want to have it on camera.
Nigga. I'm Taekwondo, street fighter.
I don't care.
All
From
right.
Southwest, and I hit hard, bro.
All right.
No Diddy.
Alright. I don't know lose. I'm a little retarded. Alright. Oh shit. I shouldn't have said that on YouTube.
Okay. So, last week, I guess over the weekend, I can't even remember at this
The
point,
thumbnail is crazy.
a video was leaked
To
from
CNN.
a 2016 hotel altercation that happened between Diddy
They said the cops leaked it.
It was on CNN.
on
Right, but I'm saying they said after they rushed the house.
Let her
I see.
intro it because I'll explain that in
Yeah,
a
go
minute.
ahead.
I'll explain why that. Yeah.
So, yes, as Sam said, CNN was the first one to report the footage. At this point, they are saying that it is leaked. I will pause there so that you guys can give your comments.
So
before
what
we
I'm
get into
saying
anything
is-
further.
All right. The story is that he paid $50,000 to have the video suppressed, right? Whatever the extension of suppressed means, right? Because that could mean a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just go with the overall suppressed, right?
Yeah.
Part of what was in her case against him when
Was
he
this.
paid her off was this.
Yeah.
So now, motherfuckers is trying to, like, if you think TMZ will pay $100,000 to get dirt,
Yeah.
what you think CNN and the feds is like that don't have to pay for it? Like, this is just one of those things. I don't think people are putting it in the perspective of, regardless of him settling out, which is not sanctioned by anybody but him and her, right? This came up because it was a part of her. It was directly connected to she described this day in her case.
Right.
So I just think people are confused on that. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
So we're not going to show the video here for obvious reasons. However, if you do see the video, it is very graphic.
Yeah, we all seen it. Everybody know they seen it. How could you not see it? It was everywhere.
Fair. At this point, you've probably seen it. So what are your thoughts? I mean, this is only a margin of what was alleged against him from Cassie originally. However, this is definitely pretty damning evidence and proof of, you know, a lot of the allegations of ongoing abuse, both physically, emotionally, and mentally. So yeah, I mean, what are your...
You want to go first?
On this platform, I'll start this way. For a long time, ever since Cassie first threw her hat in the ring, so to speak. I'm not trying to downplay it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, when she said what she said, and then quickly we seen the turnaround and it went away. You know what I mean? When I've been on camera, ever since then, I've always said, it was a lot of people that were saying, well, this might not have happened, or this might be an exaggeration, or there's a lot of people coming at him and it's money grabs and it's opportunists. I have always said on this platform and others, if 3 to 5% of what she said is true, then he's a monster. I've always said that. Okay, true or false?
Facts.
If that's not 7 to 18% of what she said, like, I don't really have like, bro, all I needed was an inkling that anything that this young, beautiful, talented woman that we never seen reach her full potential and got most of her light on your arm was true, then goddamn.
Yep.
And I've been in the music business for a while. I know I look young. I'll be 42 this week. I've been a manager, A&R, all type of shit for over 20 years, bro. And the people show up and tell you all that, right? I'm not, this ain't cat. When we deal with these young ladies, it's different, bro. The closest female artist I was to, I am her daughter's godfather, not her baby father. Let me pause on that. Do that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because I'm somebody she trusts a lot, not somebody that was trying to get in the slot.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of times dudes do that, use that angle, do the music.
And we getting away from the topic, but what I'm saying is, I said a long time ago, prove 3% of what this young lady said. And I don't care if she lied about 92% and 5% is fuzzy. I don't give a fuck. This is that. For me. So it's easy for me. That's my place in it. Your position.
It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, like, you know. I don't know. This is a bunch of shit, but my first instinct is just, you know, as a father and as a big brother, as, you know, a cousin,
homeboy, every position you ever played in life,
a son, a grandson. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my folks.
Bombs over.
It's not even nothing to say. You know what I mean? It ain't even no talking.
Bombs over.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta look at it from that perspective. Every man gotta look at it like, what if that was your girl or your sister or whoever? You know what I'm saying? Getting treated like that is just wrong. And for him to be who he is in the universe for hip hop niggas and hip hop people and artists and, you know what I mean, producers and everybody in the culture is, you know, it's bad representation. You know what I mean? It's like, who we got to look up to if this is what the moguls are doing?
Well, the thing is, we knew a lot about Diddy for a long time.
For sure.
And I'm going to be honest. I'm a realist, right? I like people, I like artists, I like entertainers, I like personalities for the reasons I like them.
Yeah, but not for them being no supernatural human being. We
I
already know
look
that.
at certain people in the industry and I say he's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of them. If we grew up on the same block together,
Mm-hmm.
which one of y'all would I call to be like, yo, we out to this cookout together?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call all of y'all.
Yeah, right. Facts.
Like I still look at shit like on a
Regular scale. You a human
Right.
being at the end of the day.
right?
Yeah, just
You
'cause
know
got
me,
some
bro.
cheese, yeah, for sure.
You
We
been
not
around.
shallow.
Me.
You already know. I'm not like that.
I don't
either.
play like that, and I don't front on my people's. If
I've been
we out
around
together,
a lot of people. I don't never just, yo, what's up? Take a picture with me. And I met a lot of stars and
you know what I tell
yeah,
most
like that
of
shit
them?
ain't.
You know what I tell most of them? Bro, salute. The city love you.
Mm-hmm.
The people support you. Keep doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even asking for a picture.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to feel good about yourself because you added something to my situation.
Yeah.
That's selfless, right?
Right.
I could say I'm simple with Sammy. I got a platform. I
Yeah.
would love to do.
Yeah.
I don't even do that first meet with a lot of niggas. Niggas
I
get
can
to
run
see
up on
me
you and start
multiple times.
rapping and shit.
Yeah, like that's not what it's
I'm
about.
a real human being, so I'm not gonna impose my energy on somebody that I don't want. You know what I mean?
And you probably try and kick it. But if
Yeah.
it's that moment and your boy say, yo, spit something, niggas going nuts. And we going
But that's another topic, bro. But this shit is just my take on it is most people of my demographic would be, if that was their family, they would be somewhere
Tote.
looking for somebody. You know what I mean?
On
Type
tote.
of thing. So there's no way in shape or form is it condoned. But it's a lot of
Was it surprising?
it's a lot of
to
it's
you?
a big. Was it surprising to me?
Yeah.
It was surprising that it came out. But did I believe that he possibly did some shit like that? Yeah.
Cause you know they said he beat her so bad, so allegedly one time that she spent a month or two in a hotel room recovering.
It's a lot of dudes that don't have that. I talk to a lot of different people, and I'm not throwing shade at nobody, but it's a lot of dudes that don't have no distinguishment between male and female when it comes to violence.
Right.
And it's sad, but you know, I'm glad to say I'm one of them people. Like, you know what I mean, especially again, I don't like to open up words, but like I'm somebody, I lost my mom to a freak accident that could have been domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for somebody to really be blatantly beating a woman, and it's just crazy.
That's retreating.
Yeah, but
That's
it's a lot of webs to this whole situation. And it just was like, damn, that came out. How the fuck did that come out? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's next? And
Well, like
whatever
I said,
the case may be.
it's a part of her court statement. So once it becomes as part of something that she alleged legally, they're going to find that shit, bro.
So,
Go ahead.
moving on to what's next. Diddy then apologized.
No, hold up.
Nah, fuck that
It was
apology.
something before that.
I was just gonna say it's a devil's advocate part to it, because you got people like Dr. Umar saying shit like, he'll have a bigger comeback after this, and he didn't get this green light or highlighted it in his situation until he tried to buy some type of parent company or some type of investment that he tried to do. I don't know what the extent of what that was. But, I mean, just looking at it from both sides of the situation, like as far as, how our country is built on exploitation, but then in the same factor gives us this in order to basically distinguish or destroy the character of.
Nah, I hate you. Go to Dilly apology because he just went left. Go
I'm just saying that's
no,
what he
you
was
good.
saying.
Rum
though.
chowder.
It's a treat. It's a what?
Rum chowder.
How?
Rum chowder.
It's a treat to this whole shit. I'm
No,
telling you how
it
I
is.
felt, but
No.
I'm telling you also what people are saying about it.
Yeah, but you didn't really give us you didn't land, so we just gonna move on.
I did.
You thought you did. It's cool.
How did I?
It's all right, bro. We sipping.
What you talking about? I'm not even
So
going.
Diddy apologized.
So Diddy then apologized.
This nigga mad at me. Look at his face.
I'm a real nigga, cuz it's not gonna be over here.
All right, don't steal me,
said-
nigga.
I'm not gonna steal you.
All right,
bro.
cool.
So-
Then I'm good because we on camera.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. He said, I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I am disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I am disgusted now. He did not mention her by name. He did a lot of slick little legal things.
He actually apologized to us and didn't apologize to her.
I caught that. I definitely caught that.
Yeah.
Like, how you apologize to us? To the people, but not to Cassie.
So
Because
yeah,
he
what
said
do you,
the payment wasn't admission of guilt. So if he apologized to her, that might be further admission of guilt.
what do you guys think of that apology?
What do you think of it? I want to start with you, yo, because you are a woman. Like, we don't want to keep acting like, because we the personalities, that you're not important in this. Like, we're not going to do that.
I think that
I don't think we
his
ever said
PR
that.
person gave him a statement.
Balance.
And he read that shit and it was written correctly in the sense of, yes, he's supposed to take accountability. Yes, he looked like he was sad in the video. Do I think that it's actually credible? No. I think that the damage has been done, and at this point, words are words. Like, you need actual action or accountability and justice in some sort of way. Like, an apology at this point is not going to fucking cut it. And this coming out with the timing that it is, like, you are apologizing because you know something bigger is being built against you.
Yeah, because they're not. I don't think they're gonna just come out with a assault case.
No, not at all. That's not what this is about.
Which they could though, because if that's all it was about, then they could. So this brings us back to my point, which you said I didn't land.
I'm listening. Get back in the microphone.
So if they are saying that this is bigger than just him assaulting her, which leads to it being some type of, they said he had some type of sexual ring and all those things.
Trafficking.
Trafficking.
Yeah.
More things that align with laws that put people away for years and years. Okay, so if that's the case, then how is that not valid? Like,
well, the twist is that he came out a couple weeks ago and said that everything was crazy and people were trying to slander his name and this, that, and the third.
He said none of these allegations I've done.
Knowing that he had shit like this out there.
And then 50 chimed in and said the lie detector determined that this was a lie.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of people that knows a lot of things. Just like there's a movie theater full of people that knows Drake got pissed on.
Facts.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the industry is the industry, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of this just is what it is, and people know what go on, and a lot of people benefited from it, and certain people stood up from him, and they said nobody stood up for him. But then when you look at who stood up for him, it's not really beneficial to him, because it's people that he's beneficial to.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Sure.
Stevie J is not really as credible as somebody like Mustard, who didn't need Diddy to be who he is. You see what I'm saying? So, like,
of course.
It's just, it looks weird. He didn't apologize to her. I think it was poorly timed.
Did you see Desi's video?
Desi who?
The comedian.
Oh, Desi.
Desi. He looks like Desi. No, I'm sorry.
All right.
He did a spoof video on that whole shit, and then he shows him saying everything that he said, and he showed the other camera angle of the man with the computer with the words sliding down. It's hilarious.
But I think it was bad. I think if anybody coached him on it, it was poorly timed, and they didn't read the room. They didn't read, like, what happens in the age of social media is you have to know the energy of the people to know how to respond. You can't give blanket publicist responses without a little bit of twist.
And you going on social media, it's not like you went on a media. It's not like you went on a show or like a talk
he did
show
a
or
lot.
something like that.
He put the camera in his face. He showed it. He showed you his mole.
How hard is that? Yeah.
And then he said, "Yo, I was in a bad place. I went to rehab. Oh, now you was on drugs. We didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like, now you're admitting to this shit.
Other shit.
They just said you got caught with pink cocaine.
What else did you do? You know what I'm saying? Shit's sad.
And the white boy that was supposed to be his mule just damn near beat his case.
You gotta look at it like this. Nobody.
What do you think he doing?
Nobody's exempt, man. It's sad, but nobody in that world is like exempt to.
I can't feel bad for him though. Like I said, once we get 3% of her story, that's one woman. That's one woman.
I mean, whatever. Like this, my thing. Whatever you into, you know, like they say he was bi and doing different things. That's cool, but like when it come down to doing certain things like beating up girls and all of that, like,
bro, a girl.
that's when it's like I don't look at you. I gotta look at you some type of way.
Your woman that you claim to love is in a fetal position, and you kick her and throw vases at her.
Yeah, that's wild.
If she's in a fetal position, you snap out of that shit unless it's drug induced or you don't love her.
I've never stood over no woman and kicked her. That's just wild.
I've never did it either. I've run out of houses to stop being attacked.
I done tried to grab my mans and stop him from doing some domestic shit.
I done stopped niggas from arguing with their mom.
I done stopped random dudes from arguing with females at the bar. Like, that shit is just weird. It make you look crazy. You
I
know
got
what I'm saying?
swung on at a bar before. For no reason. She was mad at her girlfriend. It was crazy.
The girl?
Yeah, girl swung on me, and she was mad at her homegirl because she was trying to get her to go home. She was trying to get her homegirl to take her home, right?
You ain't hit her.
No.
That's all that mattered, right?
Part of that was that. But her homegirl was having a great night, so she wasn't ready to go yet. So she put it on us to take her home, like me and you. Like one of y'all gotta take me home. I was like, all right, I'll take you home, but we chilling for now. Like, kick it for a minute.
Yeah.
And she walked away, and we start talking about the nigga on the pool table, and she like, y'all laughing at me. I've been there before. And they looked at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, all I told her was, let's go outside because you doing too much, and your homegirl is trying to catch something. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean like she's having a good night. You're a hater. I will take you home in 30 minutes. But I just ordered my wings. You know how it be, bro. My wings on the way. I done bought you a drink, you a drink, you a drink. All I want before I get out this bitch is my salt and pepper wings. I'm going to take them to the crib and fuck them up. I can take you home, smoke a blunt while I take you home, and eat my wings when I get home, right? I got swung on for that shit.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Alright.
Life of a barstool.
I am hype. Said, yo, bro.
Yo, Heinf, you late. Can I call you? Am I allowed to call you? Go ahead. Say what he said.
He said, yo, bro. That's what he said.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me see. Because Heinf just dropped a new episode, and he could promote it right in there goddamn now.
Because otherwise, we about to get out of here.
No, what we got left? Nothing else on there? We good?
Rhapsody or Jaguar White on.
Whose topic was that? That was yours?
Yeah.
Oh, Jaguar White, yeah.
What's up, bro?
Don't what's up, bro? Me, how you, man?
Easy as always. What's going on?
Ain't nothing. Say what's up to C Cash and K, man. You on the live? You know what it is.
What's up, bro? What's going on?
Ain't
I
shit.
just seen on YouTube, I just seen Sam live, so you know, jumped on real quick, show my folks some love. Kay, what's going on in the background?
Hey.
No, K been holding it down, man. You gotta keep up. She getting her weight up.
That's what I like to hear.
No, but two things. You just dropped the episode a day ago, and you got an event coming up in August. I need you to shout it out.
All right, so that's Podlink. Podlink tickets is available right now. Go to Instagram at I am hype. That's HYMPE. It's hype. It's not hype. I'm not geeked up. August the 4th. Doors is at 2:30. Show starts at 3 o'clock. You're doing the Podlink. A couple of different podcasts from around the city. Met them folks down at PodCon Wallow joint. Shouts out to them for that joint.
Yeah.
And the Mr. Know It All podcast. Life Be Life and Unreservedly Us. Got Tribe Talk Tuesdays. Couple different joints will be on the panel for the joint. But y'all slide through, get them tickets. Sam, I know you there. You got 100% attendance at all my live shows. So I know my guy will be in the building.
Absolutely.
But yeah, August 4th, tickets is on sale now. The Eventbrite is ready. The physical tickets will be here in probably like a week or so you can cop those if you ain't technically savvy enough to scan the QR code or just hit the link in the bio. But again, at I am hype on Instagram and on Twitter. You talking about episode 142 though? That came out last week. too many concerts last week. I couldn't record nothing for this week. But that is What is Effective Communication was the last episode. So if you go to any streaming platform and you just put my name in, you Google my name and all of that will come up for you. How to Hustle Podcast with Hype is the name of the podcast. Though, but again, HYMPE. It's Hype. It's not hype. I'm not geeked up.
You killed that,
That's
man.
fire.
Love you for sure. More congratulations. You doing your thing, man. You already know with me.
Love you too, bro. You already know what I'm saying. When you pay talent and niggas say, I'm going to call you right now, you got to be ready to go.
That part. Get your elevator speech together, nigga. No, but I'm gonna talk to you soon. But congratulations on everything you got going on. You know I'm gonna see you soon. And you gotta come through on a Monday and talk some shit and hype it up before we get there.
You already know that we making that happen.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
And shouts out to YB too, man. YB been locked in ever since the last time I was up.
Dope.
I'm trying to link some situations up for him though too. So shouts out to YB though.
That's fire. I love to hear that, man. I appreciate you for that.
All right, bro.
All right, talk to you soon.
James Franklin also commented saying, Cash, what's the deal?
Who?
James Franklin.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Niggas be under their governments on
on YouTube.
Yeah.
What's up? Whoever that is, what's good, man?
My
Appreciate
bad.
the love. I might know you by a different name. I don't know the name James Franklin. I don't know it offhand.
But we good. Like, we could rap it. Anything anybody got to get off their chest, we good.
This pop.
This pop.
Pop from Eleanor Pop.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this before we get out of there.
150 Pop. Niggas know I be high, like.
Nigga, you been sipping with Sammy.
Yeah, I'm not sure though. Like, I know a lot of people.
What'd he say?
Cecil Street, Philly.
Oh shit, Cecil Street Pop. God damn, what's good?
That's love.
Been a long time.
That's love.
That's what's up.
Tap in, man. Tap in.
Hit that subscribe button.
See Cash, Mr. Universal.
That's shit.
I'm gonna start promoting you like a wrestler.
That shit from the streets. What you mean?
I'm gonna start talking about you like how they talk about wrestlers. You do a bunch of shit. I'm gonna just give you Mr. Rah, Mr. Rah.
What about when I lose a little bit of weight? Then I'm still be promoted as a wrestler?
Yeah, nigga. Fuck you mean? Then you could be.
Are you gonna let me slam you on camera?
A battle rapper just said that, by the way. That's crazy.
Slam you like against on the table? Like, come on, bro. What type of shit is you on?
It all sounds crazy to me.
Like,
that's a
that was just
rapper.
your only comeback. No
Pop
diddy,
said, ain't nothing come to support.
That's love, bro. I appreciate you. You already know.
No, and the merch coming soon, so tap in with that too.
Yeah, for sure. I got a lot of that. I got a lot of that on board, man. A lot of merch ideas I got lined up. I just got to put them together. I be running around so crazy, but
all right,
yeah,
well, let me know the budget.
You want me to I was gonna call him back, but I got 1%. You don't got no iPhone charger around, do you?
It's over.
Yeah.
So, okay, anything you got going on? Hold on. We gotta give a round of applause for Kay, man. Festival been going on 16 years. She been a part of it for 10 years, and she broke a record this year, man.
Record for both number of teams participating and attendance.
Wow.
So previously, I think it was about 16K. This year, we hit at least 20.
Give a big hand.
That's an extra $4,000. People, bodies, spending money.
Right. I'm mad I ain't make it. I was doing some rapper shit.
Tell them what it was. Tell them what it was, though, okay, so they can look you up. See what you did.
So you can find the festival at Kensington Kinetic Arts on Instagram, but it's called the Kensington Kinetic Derby and Arts Festival. It's part arts festival, so we have over 150 vendors out there, over 25 different food options, alcohol, and a ton of artists, local businesses, resources, everything in between. Anything from jewelry, candles, whatever you want. It's out there. So that's the art festival part, and then there's also a parade of human-powered sculptures. So the way that works is teams get together, they weld together bikes, or they make crazy costumes, and then they ride throughout the streets of Kensington and Fishtown. through various different obstacles. This year we had a starting slalom. We went then over cobblestones, through a roundabout, through a sculpture wash foam pit, and then back up to the mud pit, where we finish every year. And this year we had 35 teams participate, and they participate trying to win 6 different awards, which you get a trophy for, as well as some fun honorable mentions. So it's a really awesome event. It's fun for the entire family. Kids love it. And it's just a great way to celebrate all of the creativity that you can find in Kensington.
For sure.
No, that's fly. And I was a part of it.
That's dope.
I was managing the main stage, and I had a great time. And shout out to all of the performers. They was all bands, mostly rock, and I had a great time. But I noticed that the energy this year and the people patting her on the back and saying, yo, I had a great time. Let me know what I can do more next year.
That's great.
It was a little more than in the past, right? And I was excited for it. So for we spoke about this last week, but for us to get the final numbers and the final results and realize that they really did what we thought they did is a major thing. So we always got to give it up for Kate, because she organized 200 plus vendors, the streets, towing 50 plus cars and all of that while she was holding down Sippin' with Sammie podcast.
That's great time. Orchestrating shit. And that's dope to shed light on Kensington in a positive way.
Yeah, because the internet is tearing their ass
That's the
up.
whole point of the event.
Yeah.
No,
For
but
sure.
it was fly, and you did your thing, man. I was glad to always be a part of it, because it's nice to make a couple of hours to have some fun.
And
Don't call her man.
To have a record year in a transition year where we're moving to a new location for the first time ever is also, not a small feat. I literally kept referring to this as a transition year, thinking like things might scale down. There might be a lot of kinks to work out. So to break those types of attendance records is really just a testament to, the community and how everybody really enjoys and loves, this event and everything that it celebrates. So
Nah, you killed that homie. Stop being humble. You bodied that homie. She done had 60,000 plus in the streets of Philadelphia, and everything went smooth. Like, y'all don't realize this is a different kind of
man,
animal.
I didn't get to go down there.
Different kind of animal, man. Yeah.
I would have definitely did some big time networking.
Stop banging on the table. But we about to get out of here, man. Fly should only please and thank you. I'm glad everybody that tapped in. I appreciate your comments. Y'all was in the chat with us. Love. Anybody that wasn't live with us, leave your commentary. Please believe we on it. We on it.
And for those of you who are new to the channel, we do this every Monday live, 7 p.m.
Every motherfucking
We respond
Monday.
to every comment, so please come through to the chat, hit us up. And on top of that, we also drop episodes every Thursday at 4 p.m. As well as content throughout the week from all of our episodes. You can catch it mostly on YouTube, but also Spotify
and
shorts. Every other place that
you gotta
play
the shorts.
The shorts go crazy, so check out the shorts. And the trip-ins are also fun. We just dropped a new one a week and a half ago for the Ganja premiere. So check that out. Shout out to RA Certified and his whole team.
Absolutely.
That was a dope situation.
I like that.
Yeah, man, it was dope in there, and that was a dope movie. And they had another premiere after that, and we weren't able to make it, but it's just beautiful to be able to see that so many people missed it. They had to double up on it. That's just awesome, yo. Y'all don't know what it take to make something like that. So shout out to them, man. And he got a team over there, but RA Certified. His episode was on here. Tap in with it. This, that, and the third. So forth and so forth. We good?
That's it.
All right, then. On that note,
Sippin', I'm 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 sippin'.
this is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Mr. Fly Shit Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Damn, Sammy, you done fucked up.
Fucking yuppie transplants.
I like that song.
Move the fuck out. Get out of our fucking city. You ain't even fucking born here. Tired of you, motherfucker.